We've come down to the final weekend, and it is the final day of round-robin play, the Tim Hortons Brier. You got one. Get through. You got four. Mathers hold it. Come across. Oh, goodness. Yesterday brought us some unbelievable shots, and today we're expecting more of the same as teams battle their way to the top three. They got back into the win column last night. Brad Gushue, the defending champion, searching for back-to-back titles. Middaugh found lightning in a bottle in the bubble. His squad tied for the top. It is Wildcard Howard. Team Canada, the Tim Hortons Brier continues. Our home away from home is Winsport Arena. It's interesting to note, you know, on the Friday we had all the A teams winning in the afternoon. Last night we had all the B teams winning. Let's get you caught up now on what happened last evening. And Wildcard Cooey got 4 in 10 for a win over Northern Ontario. Ontario, Epping, a 4, a 3, and a 2. They win over Middaugh. Stole 5. Team Canada is a winner. And Saskatchewan stole 4 points early for the win. So here we go. These are the 8 teams. What we can tell you is we don't know very much. We really don't know. Except if you should fall to 5 losses, you are out of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. And on this Saturday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Calgary. Cheryl Russ alongside. So last night, we have the best defensive team all week. That's the Middaugh wildcard team, averaging, about maybe 4.5 points against. They give up 10, and I'm suggesting to you maybe a 53-year-old Skip's getting a little tired.
Not Wayne Middaugh. That's next week. He can be tired next week. He's not going to be tired right now. The adrenaline's still flowing through his body. They started with a 3. They played a good start. Then they went really aggressive with a 3-point lead. Wayne missed both his shots. John made a triple for 4. Then the plan went south. Then they decided to play John's game. Rocks all over the place, and it really cost them. They cannot afford to do that against Gushue.
It was 4 years ago yesterday that Brad Gushue won his very first title. That was in St. John's. So much excitement. They rode all of that to the win. There doesn't seem to be that kind of excitement this year.
No, and sometimes I think that's what they're missing is the fans. I mean, the fans bring the passion and the cheering, and that motivates you, and it creates that intensity that you need to play at that level. So this team really has to look, it's been long, they're 10 games in, that energy starts to drop, so they have to motivate each other inside the team. They have to cheer on the great shots and get to that level they need.
So that is our feature when we do come back. It is the wild card Middaugh against the defending champions, Gushue in Canada, from the Brier in Calgary.
The goal is always to win. It's also about enjoying this opportunity, and that is a goal for us. And I think if we do that, that's going to help our result. At the end of the day, it's still curling, so you got to make your shots, and that's hopefully what we're going to do.
They've won championship after championship, Olympics, Briers, slams, you name it, and they've won everything. It's going to come down to some good breaks and just playing very well.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Home Hardware, Here's How, by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, and by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
We should see a lot of melting over the next couple of days. 12 today, 16 tomorrow. There are the big screens either end, and the teams use those to see their respective houses. Then they don't have to walk up and down. Time to meet the teams now. Brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. It is the Glenn Howard team, but of course it is Wayne Middaugh skipping with Tim March, David Mathers, Scott Howard from the Penetanguishene Curling Club. From the Valley Haley Golf and Curling Club, the Remax Center in St. John's, the defending champions Brad Gushue, and backed up by Jeff Walker, Brett Galland, and Mark Nichols. Team Canada has won the draw to the button, and so they will have the last rock. And they will have it playing the Yellowstones. Wayne Middaugh makes his way out, puts the brush down, and he will be playing the red and settling in to get us underway on this Saturday afternoon with just today and tonight round robin draws ahead. This is Tim March.
Tim, the best game of the week. Last night, ironically, they lost the game.
Yeah, it was one of his very good games. Just little struggles with the draw weight out there for Wayne. A little deep on a couple shots, and then, you know, Ontario's all over you. Ontario's that team too, Russ, that'll kind of get you, it'll pull you out of your game style if you want to try to keep an open end. They'll throw rocks in play, and sometimes that goes away to what away from what your plan is.
Yep, yes! Light, little really light, hard. Hard for a piece of it, guys. Hard!
Let's take a look at the keys to the game. We will start with the wild card number 3 and skip by Wayne Middaugh.
Well, stay with the plan for Wayne and the young team that have played so well all week. They just didn't do that. After they gave that 4 last night to Epping, it went the other direction. They're keep it simple with hammer, gamble down the middle with out. That's what's worked for them the entire week. They have to do that against Gushue. And tolerant short. Brad is the best skip with draw weight here all week, almost every week that he's in the Brier. Anything behind the tee line is a recipe for disaster against Gushue.
See if we get the line. Look at that line. Shot, Stimmer.
Shot.
Now the keys for the defending champions, Team Canada.
Well, we've talked a little bit about the mental stamina. You know, we talk about lack of reps you physically had this year coming in, but you also have a lack of mental reps. So you start to practice that broad and narrow focus, something they're going to have to really focus on today and stay this course. Brad Gushue is one of the best skips at sticking to his game plan. He's methodical, he secures his single, and then he goes after it with the hammer for his second point. He is the best in the field at hammer efficiency.
Keys to the game brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
That's Pavel's favorite play, but we didn't get the stick. But
That's good. 8 inches more ice than that.
6 feet.
Not heavy.
Great week for David Mathers, considering the strength of this field.
Line's good.
Again, you know, we had the 18 that started.
Line's good. Line's really tight. You gotta
The 3 wild card teams in this pandemic, Brier. Now we're down to the final 8. And I thought Kevin Cooey's description was wonderful. He said this is as good as a curling trials to go to the Olympics. That's how deep this final 8 is in terms of skill.
Yeah.
Well, we saw it yesterday. None of the teams went 2-0 yesterday. They split all of their games. Everybody went 1-1.
It's unbelievable.
I couldn't believe it when we started going through the numbers. Not one team.
Yeah, I want a little more, though.
Because we all sit there and play, Monday quarterback, and they say, well, this team should go 2-0, and this team hasn't got a chance against those 2 guys. And they all split.
They split. I know.
Depth
for
in the
right
country.
now.
It's nice.
Whoa. Yep.
Yeah, Brett Gallant and David Mathers both at 86% tied for second in the standings.
Trying to get it in behind those lined up, and gets half a stone. 4 games on the ice, and we are playing on sheet A. On sheet B, key game here. Remember what I said about the 5 losses, so must win for Jacobs, Northern Ontario. 2 7-3 teams are in C, Ontario and Alberta. And another 4-loss team, that's Manitoba. Jason Gundlachson out of Morris, Manitoba, cannot afford a loss.
Just enough. Quiet.
You just saw that hit and roll by Brett Gallant. I think that's what I really noticed at the Brier last year, and most certainly for the second half for this Team Canada Gushue team, is they brought their hit weight down a little bit and started to make those hit and rolls.
Trying to save 2 reds here. Good outcome.
Yeah, really good call.
Want to throw the same weight? Yeah. Might run a little straighter now, Brett.
Nose is decent, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you either have to make the roll or the nose isn't bad, but if you roll a little bit, you leave a pretty easy double.
And how many times does that happen? Because
Same way.
Clint at his first hand, he's not sure what the ace is doing. He doesn't want to roll out, so you protect, you roll a little bit, set up a double.
Go ahead, Mark. Hard.
Like that.
In between.
Hey,
Now if the double's made,
just nobody sweeping. It's perfect.
they're sitting two so separated, they could have the force here.
Might have had a chance if I. Yeah.
Just normal. No.
Scott Howard.
Quiet.
Whoa.
Wonderful week for Scott.
Whoa. Yes. Yes. Hard. Whoa. Yes.
Got them both. Touches it over. Not quite. In fact, it just pushes it in now. Behind those two stones on the in-turn side.
Just a
Go, Scott.
paper
So
ball.
close.
Oh, so close is right.
We're only gonna eat. So. Do you want firm normal?
Yeah, at least
Brett.
normal, Mark.
Brett was like 8-3. So.
Even for Scott, if he ticked it another foot and you're still sitting 1 and 2, but to leave it in the back there and buried.
Yep, just a little less than Brett.
Hard.
Still good weight though.
Hard. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Got another one underneath. Sure gets it pretty close. They are sitting 2 with last draw.
Good.
So we have the draw to the button prior to each draw, and we were told yesterday, you see on the left, Greg Owasko is the head ice maker, and you see Glenn Howard. We were told that they were not going to do anything to the rocks to sharpen them up as you might a pair of skates, but apparently they did without telling the Howard team. And now in discussions, of course, with the umpires, both the Diane Barker and assistant and Brad Leroy, it's obviously they found out after they had thrown their draw to the button. And the importance of that obviously is if you knew, you might have taken more ice because the stones are a little sharper. They didn't know, they lost to the draw to the button. Also keep in mind, at some point in time in this event, something may be decided, a position may be decided by the total distance of draw to the button. So that's why all the discussion and why Glenn Howard was so upset.
That's fine too, right?
Well, if you don't know the rocks have been done, you put the broom in the same spot you have all week for the draw of the button, you warm up that path, all of a sudden it's curling 16 inches more. You have very little chance of getting the broom in the right spot, warming up that area to the button.
Yeah, I think it's probably good.
Therefore, loss of hammer, therefore not happy.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because anytime that's ever been done, they've posted it to all the teams so
Exactly.
everybody knows.
Maybe a little.
Most teams usually agree with it. There's not the problem with doing it. It's just that everybody needs to have the same advantage that they know it has been done.
And you asked yesterday, you asked Greg Owasko, are you going to
Little light.
sharpen the stones, to put it in layman's terms? And he said, no, I don't. That's not the plan. So something happened in the course of 24 hours.
Strange time to do it, the day before the final.
Just pass that.
Just pass that. Broom length. Broom length. Yep. Needs to curl. Pretty tight now.
Room tight.
2 feet short.
Oh boy, beauty.
That'll do.
The reason they do all this, the ice makers, and we've got the best in the world here, 4 or 5 of them actually, is as the rocks, these are blue hone inserts, and it's such a condensed granite, it's so dense that they can't keep the scratch on it. So every once in a while they have to re-scratch them or they're not going to curl enough. The choice is clip the ice, and then it could go flat, and we saw that in the Rachel Holman final. Or you keep the ice the way you want it and scratch the rocks. Unfortunately, when you scratch them for the first day or so, they are extremely aggressive and they curl way more than the curlers expect.
Well, in fact, you go right back to day 1 of the event, right, in first practice. So we've basically taken the stones, and now we are in practice on the Friday afternoon or the Friday morning prior to the event starting. And it's just the case of all the teams needed to know, and the Howard team says they did not know.
Harder.
So sitting in behind cover with skip stones to come.
So will it affect Wayne Middaugh? Not a chance. It actually will affect him. He'll play better.
Really good.
Ran pretty straight.
Yeah.
But
Smoking too.
you got to figure the ice out. That's going to be the hard part for all 8 players here.
I'm surprised that they didn't notice it a bit in the practice, because as they throw in the practice, notice that things were over curling on them then.
They did. I talked to Glenn. They did, but then you got to go a foot wider and warm that spot up, and you only get so much time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
thinking at least, to be quite honest. But
Yeah, I think it's 6 to 8.
Sure.
Easy.
Well, look at that, number 1. We mentioned 4 years ago yesterday, won their first championship. That was in St. John's. It'll be memorable for me, I think, for all of us too, the excitement in the city. But their start was slow, remember? And I think they got off to a 2-3 start. They had a team meeting to just basically say, look, we can't let playing at home and all the pressures affect us. And they went on to win it. And as we say good afternoon to Kathy, they had another meeting yesterday after their loss to Northern Ontario.
And it wasn't the same kind of conversation. It was actually the polar opposite, is we aren't having any intensity. And the other discussion was precision shot making. In that game, in that loss yesterday to Northern Ontario's Brad Jacobs, they lobbed stones in the house, set up all kinds of doubles that Brad Jacobs did go on to make. And that meeting obviously worked. Last night I watched that Manitoba game. At one point they were up 11, and they were still playing with the intensity and the precision as if they were tied up. For Mark Nichols, he says that this is the time we have to play every game like it's the Brier final, or we won't get there.
Yeah, that's the intensity here in this final 8.
Close.
As closely packed as they are.
Hard. Right to it.
Mathers.
Hard, Dave. Come on, Dave. Go, Dave. Go.
Almost perfect.
That's the difficulty too, isn't it? That mental weariness. 5 rock rule, of course. Just the pressure of this moment to be able to get through all this. That's why I say I equate this really with Tampa Bay's win in the NHL and the Stanley Cup. If you get through this with all that's spinning around you with the quarantining, and I think that this is a really a special champion.
Oh, you're going to have one against the best teams in the toughest conditions. It'd be pretty incredible.
But it is an open draw now for 2.
Change turns here. I know they've done this in practice, but he made the last one.
I thought it was about 14 less than the last one. I think we're close to
Good.
T.
Mine's
Top
good.
T.
Okay, curling now. 14-4.
Shot.
And there it is for a couple to open up play on this Saturday afternoon. Team Canada against wild card Howard Middaugh.
Stay close, Mark.
Team Canada lead Jeff Walker, his second, as we've got a couple of stones in front, center line, and appear to be just overlapped. And he'll go deep here. After Gushue gets a couple in the first, Middaugh will have last rock playing the red stones. And yeah, they are locked in front, and there you go. Put it back there. Tim March.
That's where it was going. For speed.
Look where the broom is here. 4 inches from the carpet.
It's not heavy. Not heavy.
Nobody's been this wide in practice.
Gotta go wait.
So they should grind down with the sharper stones, and it's getting the speed is going to be the trick here.
Top 8.
Puts a little bit more pressure on the brushers,
Yeah,
too.
does it ever. And the line calling.
Jeez.
Leaves it short.
15 on that one.
This is a really good speed.
Yeah.
That's going to be the problem for both teams.
Close to, it's basically draw the button speed now.
Yeah.
And it gets really complicated. Like, I throw a slower handle. The first time I played with rocks that had been sanded was the 91 Brier. I missed every draw I threw a footlight 2 feet. I was close.
Because your handle was grabbing.
They would plow,
Yep.
whereas the other guys in the team would get there. So it's all 8 players going to have to be aware of the releases here.
Get in here, line will be fine. Hard, Jack! Hard! Get as much out of it as you can. Hard! Come on. Hard! Hard.
Boy, they drag that thing.
I thought you were a little farther than that.
He does that again.
Okay, yeah,
do something.
Okay. Normal. I'd like to keep it a little solid.
Okay, Kathy, let's start. Whoa, Kathy, what a mess. We haven't gone there this week at all.
And I haven't missed it. I'm not going to lie.
Gundlachson, last round.
That stone that is shot is Kevin Cooey's, and so for Jason needs to get to the 4-foot, and this was the struggle last night with this Manitoba team, just not able to find draw weight.
It's got to be really close, though. Call line, Casey.
Line's going to be tight, hard as you can. It's not in it. No. I thought where I hit it. Okay. It's out by a lot. You're by. Stay down if you can, Matt. Yeah, whatever you like. Okay. This side's slower. A little slower. Yeah.
And there it is. Very nice. Good start for
6 to 8 more feet.
Manitoba in a must-win as they sit at 4 losses, a single against Cooey.
You can hear Team Gushue trying to identify the different weights on both sides of the sheet. They're feeling this side is 6 to 8 feet slower, so adding that little more, probably because this side is also curling a little more.
And that's hard to do in the hack for Gallant, isn't it? Because he doesn't want to be back 8 again here and then set up a wall for Middaugh.
It's not happy. It's T. It's close to T. Line's perfect. Line's perfect. Tough 4. 4, line's great. Fight the button. Full 4. Hard. Keep it going. Keep going.
Really good scrub. Great brush.
Well done.
Fantastic adjustment because they went from one side to the other, Team Gushue.
Half. A big half. Okay. Baker Davey.
Backside of the red onto the backside of the yellow, back into the rings, and it might knock in one red one, maybe even 2. Most importantly, clean it up down the middle here.
Hey, there's outstanding week. March, brush, bang, bang. Kick it. Oh, not quite. But they are right there to be used.
Brilliant call by Wayne. If that's any thinner, he's got 2 reds at the top of the rings in. Hits it perfect, just not hard enough.
So Gushue's going to have to deal with them, though. They're still in a good spot.
2-point lead. Would you ever hit maybe the center one? Just soft weight, stay there. Like Brad can't guard both these.
No, he's probably looks like he's going to guard the center line one.
Hits tough too.
Like that? Yeah, that's good because it's real tight. This will be good. Yeah.
Would you ever just tuck around top 12, Russ?
Yeah, why not? They just did it.
After a blank in the first, Northern Ontario gets a single in 2, and Alberta opens up with a couple. Brendan Botcher, Edmonton against John Epping out of the Lee side in Toronto.
Got a little light right now. Wait, close, broom length.
Just playing to guard the center line red.
Right there. Right there. A little higher is probably better even. Gotta go for the line, Jeff. Yep. Needs a curl here.
On that ring.
Want to get to the center line here.
Needs a curl. Almost to it. Just shot. Yep. Whoa. Good spot. Good shot.
Just overlaps that center stone.
Great management, Vic, because they wanted to make a curl, so you got to keep it alive. If they kept brushing it, they might line up the yellow-red. Brad stopped them just in time.
You can play that one, but it's a bit all or nothing if you don't dead stick it.
What if I just take the yellow, get rid of the reds? Is that there?
Yep. Pretty tough, though.
Yeah, really tough.
Like it's a paper.
Do you see any? You like anything else? Hair high and roll everything Tim's way. What about just board weight and tap both the reds in? Davey. What about just tap both the reds in? Give us some multiple ways in at it.
I actually don't mind that call.
The double tap?
Yep, he knows right between the middle of the 2 reds. Both reds go in and you leave your red in a really good spot.
No kidding. Yeah, you're right. If you could split them enough,
Try
then
and hit it. Just roll to there.
Okay. Hair low.
This one comes in this side and back.
Okay.
Hair low. This side.
Okay. I got a whisker curl on the entrance, correct? Yep.
Whoa. Yes.
Scott Howard trying to make something happen here. Get rid of that yellow. Maybe roll something in. March will go with him all the way down. Oh, and they'll
Open it up.
open it up for sure. They do lose that stone through the back, leave their center up, put up a corner as well.
Short. And nice and tight.
It's not bad. Wayne's working to try to leave himself a shot.
Yes, yeah. I like your call. It's just, you know, the way those rocks are busting, it was pretty all or nothing.
I'll give you the same throw.
A little bit early, Jeff. Lost that, eh? Wait,
Mark Nichols saying they just, in that loss against Northern Ontario, and they rarely were rocked by
Real
it.
tight.
And Kathy told us about the meeting. They just didn't get their stones in the right spots. You know, it's you've often talked about the right way to miss. You can't go deep. You can't bring stones back, and that's what they were doing, and they have to be more precise.
Yeah, that's what Brad, I talked to Brad before this event started, and I asked him what do they need to do to get to playoffs and then get, you know, maybe to that final, and he said they had to get a hold of the ice and precise draw weight, and he said and rock placement had to be within inches, not within a foot.
Yeah, yeah, hard.
Scott Hart. Mailer, stay with it, run it back, touch something, and he'll get the shot rock off the top. Leaves it there,
The whole way.
but it still is Team Canada sitting the one, back 8 and under cover.
A little more room now for Wayne.
The rocks are leaving in the ice.
Yeah. So sharp.
Good shot. That is, I waited as long as
I agree. I was with you.
Yeah,
Looks so good.
yeah. And it just made a little jump and.
Both the Scots over curl by a fraction. Again, just trying to figure these stones out.
On the button speed.
Really close.
Yeah.
Might be a foot or two slower, but
Better than it was, though. You've still got a run
That's the room
back.
you had, basically, wasn't it, for the draw?
It's a broom head less, maybe.
Okay, it's good then.
It's kind of scoreboard management here from Middaugh, isn't it? You just don't want to give up that third point to Gushue.
Not there right now.
okay.
Oh, it's there, it's there.
Easy.
Yeah, room. Don't want him. Whoa, Brett.
Back.
It's
See?
sliding. It's sliding. It's sliding.
Needs to curl a
It's gonna
mile.
stop too.
Got to curl it time.
Top button.
14-4.
Top button.
Whoa.
Don't want to go. Don't want to go. Keep it above. Sit. Sit.
Anything.
Where did that ever finish? They were worried about it being wide open.
Okay.
But the door's open for
Yes.
Wayne.
Just a
A little bit deep.
Yeah.
And he's seen one down here. He can follow
But that's the
Brad's.
line we need.
I agree. Totally agree.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not hitting the guard with that line.
Did you time that?
I didn't know.
No.
That's the one thing this ice has not changed all week is that late finish.
Spectacular.
You know, and it really is a battle with
It'll make
guards.
for a tough two. If the line's good, we'll go to move it a rock.
Yeah.
What do you want me to?
We want to see draw to the button.
You think okay? That's sticky.
Your draw to the button was 14-3.
Boys,
that was
14-4, 14-3.
Yeah, we're
That's
thinking
what
of
we
draw to
just
the button.
They're all on the same page. A really good job of reading the ice here.
Yep, let us know.
So he's got what he wants. He has the path in to get the shot rock sitting on the lid.
Weight's close.
Wayne Middaugh is first.
Too much room.
Too much room. Must be heavy.
Weight's good. Dave.
Back four.
Dave.
Back. Wait,
Easy.
no.
Easy. Weight's good. Dave.
We know
weight's
it
good.
busts.
Tim.
Go.
Now, March will try to hold this up now. It's the big drag. Can they get it there and move it a rock? Need to move it a rock. Move it a little more. Oh, and they just do.
Well done.
Thanks for a tough two.
Nicely done.
Hard, Tim. Hard. You gotta go. You gotta go on this one. You really gotta go. Go. Keep going.
We talk all week about Middaugh's advantage over a lot of these teams is ice reading and how fast he can do it. It's so different today, and he's got it figured out in number 2.
Well, that helps him park it, right? Put it out of his head and move on. Let's go over to Ontario against Botcher, who opened with a couple, and I'm seeing lots of yellow. Lots of pressure on John Epping.
Not a lot working out for the Ontario team in this end. Ryan Fry grazed a guard, missed the stone in the house. John Epping hit a guard on his first. John's going to reassess. If it gets to the nose.
There's no way to get to this.
No, we were just wondering if it could go. It's too low.
Yeah, this is behind this.
No, that's okay.
No, I know, but
It's to get over top of that one.
like this would probably have to be on closer to half of it, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going
Just
that
looking
way.
at the
It's close.
quad
He
for
is.
4, but it's not there. Kat,
I see
in my
3.
opinion.
I see
Yeah.
3 for sure.
Final stone on the way for Brad Gushue. Right now it is wild card sitting 1 just in front of the pinhole.
I think they're really looking at it too, Russ, because those 2 biters are on.
Right.
I mean, it's a quad for 4. And a triple sock out as well. So I think electing to go back, and on the opposite of the sheet that we're featuring today, Brendan Bottcher's final stone did not curl enough. It ran very straight, and so this path is open.
Got to hit the same shots there for 2. But I got to move it. Tap this.
Jonathan, his last. What have you got? A little magic here. In the second, trailing 2-0. Brent Lang staying with it. What do you got? 1, and there's their catcher. That'll spin, and 1, 2.
2.
It is steal of 2 for Bottcher.
Everybody's over curling everything.
Yeah.
Who's going to make the adjustment?
You like this one better, eh?
This is still hair for 2. Same shot.
Yeah. But I got to give you.
You got to give me.
You like this? I got to give you 4
more feet at least. You got to move 2 rods.
We know the way here. We just threw this. The shot's framed. It's perfectly
middle?
framed.
Okay.
Or less.
I don't think you have to overthink this exact same shot.
Let's see.
Let the brushers take it at the
Got to
end.
move it to there.
Should be close.
Okay.
Needed another couple feet for Brad's guard to lock this up.
The difference is weight, right? Like, how much straighter is it going to run once I bump the weight up 4 feet?
Yeah, that's always the question.
That's pretty close. That's pretty close.
I like what you just said. And I understand
I'll agree that it's pretty close.
what's going on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I got to
But that man sitting back there, Glenn, has to, I think, take this on and say, boys, I'll fight your battles. You play the game. Don't overthink it. You park it and just play the game.
It does it. It can pull you out. You can see it, a little bit of frustration with Tim March. It pulls you out of your focus and what you're trying to do out there. And that's almost then a guaranteed struggle in the game. So just get back to what the focus is for you.
Now look at this. If you can move this enough, look at this. Oh, and then it rubs off, and they will get their single. Middaugh gets 1.
Yeah. Playing for the dive.
Tim March throwing the lead stones for the wild card team. Howard Middaugh combination gets us underway here in the 3rd on this Saturday afternoon. The penultimate draw. As we learned today, those of you who love Formula One, the death of legendary broadcaster Murray Walker at the age of 97. My goodness.
I didn't mind it.
So many of us grew up watching Murray, and we send our racing sympathies to his family. Spectacular, very special individual. Had a chance to meet him when we were doing the Formula Ones in Montreal. Murray Walker. And it is the Team Canada with the lead, and they do have Last Rock playing the Redstones, or playing the Yellowstone, pardon me, here in the 3rd.
The delayed corner there, Tim March slid into the rings. Walker hit it, rolled over. As soon as Ontario hit it, now it's out of the danger zone, so Brad Gushue lobbed up the corner guard by Jeff Walker. So there's less risk this way, and you've got a corner guard for Team Canada.
And it kind of plays into Brad Gushue's style. He likes that, make sure you've got something on your last, a path either way.
Shot, Dave. Nice spot, Davey.
So,
Shot.
At first end weight or?
Gundlachson with his single in 1. And what's Mr. Cooey got going here?
Well, he's already lying 2. Jason ticked the guard trying to come through the port. And for Kevin, he could just draw for 3, but he's actually trying to come off his own, make a double for 4.
Yeah, firm normal.
A little round the horn action.
Jeff. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jeff.
It's close, it's close.
Beep, beep. And that'll be for 3.
No beep.
Good call, Benny. Yeah, that was no man's land, not a fun draw.
Again, we point out again, 4 losses, a 5th, and you are eliminated.
Wasn't very close on the roll there.
Close. Yep. A lot lesson.
Yes. Hard. Hard.
Gives Dave a chance to sink one here.
You gotta go, Scott. You gotta go.
Oh, a little thin. We'll spin it out and lose the shooter as well.
They just threw him real big for that same ice.
The trick now on those type of shots is if you underthrow it, it's curling a foot more than you think.
Tap his hand. You threw normal there. Your weight was fine.
Oh. Hair light.
Hair light.
Oh, I was worried I was heavy because he went like that.
Oh, no.
This is fine.
Needs to know why he missed. What did he underthrow? Sounds like he didn't underthrow, so then it's a nice situation. Where'd you put the broom?
Top 8. Go ahead. Hit it early.
You need to make sure you know that after a miss.
Top 12. Hard. It's top 12. Line's great. Take your top 8.
Top 8, Tep.
Line's good. Reach to the broom.
Line's right on. Hard.
Tons of weight.
Where are you?
Line's good. Yep. Just pass your broom.
Yes. The other side.
Come on.
It's there.
Hard.
Whoa.
Hard.
It's there.
Hard. Yep. Whoa. Perfect. Good shot. Good weight.
In a must-win for Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs, a blank in 3. Saskatchewan down by 1. They do have last round.
Nice come around there. Beautiful judgment by the Brushes. They knew exactly where that thing was going.
Right to it.
Oh, and then kicks it over. Thankfully, that guard, though, moved a little bit more, so it's not under.
That's the second time for Scott. He had that double and just feather ticked the double.
3 in a row with overcrow by a smidgen.
Go top 8. Or we play the double peel.
Yeah.
Need to draw. Try that for now. Need to be a little bit ahead of this. Top 8.
Worked out well for Scott.
Ahead.
The rock Gushue is going around here. There's an easy red raise.
Yep.
Can't really go open side, Cheryl, because they can hit that one that's in the rings and roll behind either red.
Top 4.
It's a tough decision here.
Yeah, you hate going around a center.
He wants a top 4.
Double peel if you don't make it, you're forced.
You know what, Mark? I don't like this. Play this.
Yeah, it's not a typical Brad call.
3/4. 2/3.
Because really, he's okay blanking this end, so you just don't want to get forced or give up a steal.
You might end up with a guard on your own rock this way, too. Then you get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, right. Watch the roll.
Yeah, you're right. It was almost untypical.
Yes! Hard!
Got them both. And then that shooter rolls too far.
Oh, boy. Good shot.
There's an unwritten rule. If the end's looking good early, you're in trouble. So you've got one in, you've got shot, you sink another one, and Wayne had that raise. I had a lot of rules back then.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
Throw, Scott.
How many times you sat there and you go, well, why don't we put the third one? And next thing you know, it's a steal.
A lot. That's why I laughed. I never thought of it that way, but you just knew it.
Yeah. So much scar tissue.
Surprised we're walking.
Clean. It's pretty close. Just clean.
Okay. 9 seconds. Good weight.
Just clean. Good shot, Mark. What? Shot.
Probably a 9. It's good weight.
It's good weight.
This week. They just know how to make shots.
Here, less than Scott. A little less than you.
Clean.
Yep. Less than you.
Gotta go, Dave. Gotta go.
Go ahead. Right to it. Shot winner.
Newfoundland and Labrador. We started with them right in that opening night a week ago this Friday. And then they lost to Gushue, lost to Dunstone, 2 teams that qualified. Then the schedule against those last four, they were against teams that did not make it through. That game, though, against Jacobs, look at that 7-2. That forced them to get together and say, hey, we're not executing very well. And then they had that nice bounce back.
Clean. Clean it. I think he's just nosing it. Oh, boy.
Just clean. Yep.
Just clean.
Just clean.
Just clean, Davey.
Shot, Wayne.
Throw.
Just the one loss as they came through the round robin, and then they lost last night, giving up 10 points. As we say, the best defensive side in the event, and you give up 10. So coming in at 8-2, a win guarantees at least a tiebreaker. But so many variables. The most definite thing we know is you lose a fifth and you're out.
Get in, boys.
And we're out of this end with a blank. 2-1. Gushue. Newfoundland Labrador with a chance to put a tray on the board.
Not heavy, Brent.
Is this where they're going to miss Walker? Yes, here comes Zipper. You can't give up this opportunity here. You need more than full.
Yep.
Mark Nichols, one coming over, and he's got it.
Yep. Hard.
Trying to blow this up, blow it up. And they moved it. Yes, hard enough. They're going to have to pick this out.
Clean! Whoa! Clean!
Pick it
Whoa!
out.
Curl!
Get loud! Get loud! It's gone! The chance to win his first Brier title. It's getting frosty. Full 8 is what you need. Full 8 is what you need to become the Canadian Curling Champions. Yeah, memorable. And will stay with me, certainly. I think all of us, our entire crew. That was quite the experience in front of that crowd. And you know, you think about the other thing, and I had to be reminded by the highlight. Jeff Walker was playing with a wounded wing.
That's right.
And so he couldn't brush, and that's why Mark Nichols jumped out. And then that last shot, as the ice was flattening out, and Brett Gallant saying, I think you need to throw it 7 to 9 feet. I think that was what he said. You have to throw it. And oh yeah, the Gushue girls were there, of course, and they were jumping up and down as well as everybody in the entire city and province, Newfoundland and Labrador. And here they are again, trying to win back-to-back again as defending champions. As we welcome you back again. The Calgary and the bubble 2-1, and we go to the fourth. Once again, Team Canada has the last rock, playing the Yellowstone.
Well, as an adopted Newfoundlander, that just brings chills. That highlight shot. You're right. Mark went running out of that. Oh, he's going to burn it before he gets into the right position. He just got there in time. That was unbelievable. But to your point, Vic, the ice was flattening out there too. In the final with Einarson and Holman, it was flattening out. We need to go to 8 ends. We need to draw to the corners instead of wearing out the middle.
Let's update Jacobs Dunstone, Kathy.
Well, Matt drew to the 4-foot to lie 2 on his first, and Brad Jacobs just made a brilliant run back double to leave himself shot in the 4-foot, but Matt can see about half of his stone from the hack. So trying to throw quiet weight, get to the nose, and tap the Yellowstone back enough that he would score 2.
He's got to scare the guard, Kath.
He does.
Go a little. Yeah. Well, line's great. Okay. We're there. It's there. Half a rock short. Right to it.
Perfect.
Yep. Through the ring.
Clean.
Saskatchewan champions out of the Wadena Remax Curling Club, North of Regina, Northern Ontario, the community first curling center in Sault Ste. Marie.
Right off.
What do you got? Oh, now you got to sit down. Ooh, and it may just have for that single. Just.
One.
Yes!
And
One red.
it is. One red.
Sorry, Matty.
Shot,
Get it out, wait, get it out, get it out.
Real good, buddy.
Sorry, dude.
Must win
Sorry,
for
guys.
Jacobs. Yeah, I understand. I know what you're coming. I know what you're saying. And it's debatable. You know, the game's got to evolve and change. I think maybe one of the things they have to look at too is the fabric of these brushes.
Yep.
I think that kills the pebble a lot.
100%.
And not sure about the length of the game, but I like your idea, and we've talked about it throughout the week. Moving that draw to the button
good.
around, you could take it once to the edge of the 4. You could take it over to the edge of the 8 if you wanted to, but you could pick out different spots to draw to.
Yeah, edge of 8. You go. The team does one in turn, one out turn. You wear out the inside-out pass. The last thing you want is the ice changing in the last couple of ends when you're trying to win a Canadian Championship by drawing the button.
Might have got through, but
Then 8 ends. You don't wear out the middle. Change the fabrics. You don't have to sand the rocks, and we don't have these problems.
Okay. Can I
Slide
get low and hit the red?
Gushue was sitting 2 on the button, frozen. David Mathers made a run back, opened everything up, clipped off their back, yellow.
Chip the red this way.
Still, he has
Just
to
a
give me
great
double,
shot.
Okay.
No
Spectacular
matter where it
shot.
is. So I don't think you want to push anything buried.
Okay. Just
You might as well
nose.
keep.
Right
Nose
nose.
is good. Keep it in the middle.
I like that
Did
normal
he turn
still.
that end around?
mine minimum ice.
Yeah, because Wayne threw the 2 center guards trying to get something going, and
Here's what I could normal.
Team Gushue came around them twice. They had
Perfect.
to open it up and use the center guards.
Clean.
Weight's
Now
good.
Gushue's going to be looking at 3.
Whoa.
You know, this is a great chance for Middaugh.
Hard.
Hard, Dave.
Hard, Davey. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay. It's not bad.
Sweep the whole. Yeah, at least we talked to him.
Yeah, the one that's good for Middaugh is the one around the corner, secure. That's your opportunity to force.
I rolled into a sneaky spot. If you play the
Board?
out turn double, you roll out.
You think a board?
Yeah.
And you almost can't make the
Spin slow.
double in the middle because you roll out again. It's hard to get both those out.
Board weight.
So it looks like they're going to try and play an out-turn board roll behind the corner.
Right.
They'll get one out. The other one will stick around, but then they can chase it later.
Hopefully for them, maybe behind the T line, but I don't think you're right. I don't think they get them both out
No,
and make the roll.
not with board weight.
Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff. Hard. There. Right on the nose. Okay, good throw, Mark. Hit.
Well, they might have been trying to flop on top.
No, they called the roll.
Oh, did they? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Plan B.
Normal.
Same weight.
It just came up on them.
I think it's slower than board actually.
Well, Kathy, Alberta opened with 2 with the hammer, stole 2, and again, seeing lots of yellow there facing John Epping.
And lots of pressure by Brendan Botcher. On his final stone, he placed it perfectly, and so that a double would not give John Epping shot, and so he is elected to draw against 4, needs full 4.
Line's good. Yep. Hard line.
Wait on.
Hard line. Hard line. Good.
Oh, good scrub.
Very nice.
To pick up the single and get on the board.
Very good, guys. Yeah.
Sliver high, eh? Get it over there.
Yeah, you can
What do
make
you like
this
the in? Sorry, Mark.
double with enough weight and
You
spring
like
it
the
left behind the corner. Try to.
Even if you get the corner one and stay buried, you've only got 1 red in there.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Go, Jeff. Go, Jeff. Go, Jeff.
Oh,
Pretty good, Mark.
So
Not bad.
good.
And look at where that
Shot.
shooter ends up.
I think it was tough to get that
exceptional.
middle one with that turn, but
Right behind the corner.
easier to hit it
Really
there, probably.
Can't see a
Really held
sliver.
it there.
That?
I can get it.
Think so, eh?
Yep. I got lots.
Just love Middaugh's positive attitude. He's always been that way.
Hit it right on the
Look where
nose
that
and
is,
what
and he's
you did
going,
there.
yeah, I can get it.
It's made all of this team better.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I can see a chunk.
I like this turn. It's good.
I got to give you like a solid hack. This is a slow spot.
Manitoba against team wildcard Cooey. After Cooey got 3 in the second, Gundlachson's last.
Well, for Jason, he needs to draw. Kevin Cooey threw that tight guard on his final stone, forcing Jason further out into the wings that they've been.
Stay shot.
Connor Negevin staying with it and won't be able to drag it around.
And races them in for a third.
Wow. 6-1.
He's like rolling a little this way.
A little this way,
this
yeah.
way, Brad.
Yeah. What do you? I'm thinking normal, or do you like board? I'm liking normal.
Thought I threw my board nice and positive, and it held
Can't
pretty
knows
good.
this. Wayne's got the ability to throw it hard enough to make the double, which might be a triple.
Yeah.
Like 2 rocks.
Yeah. Just so it has to be played off that, and then it's really, that's tough.
Yeah.
With the extra curl today, you know, a
Just
little
a little
underthrow.
roll Brett's way would be
Just
ideal.
rolls out, little overthrow. He sets up a double.
I think that's
Even
what
over a
caught
rock
Wayne on
and
his
it jumps
first.
in the
True.
way.
Just over curled. Maybe not quite enough weight on it.
He even said, I can throw a little more because this is a slow spot, and it still took off on him.
It's good. Normal. Yep. Whoa, whoa. Close. Yes. Yes. Hard. Hard. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, Jeff. Whoa, whoa.
Really close.
Good shot.
I think that's good. That's the best you could do.
This Mr. Gushue is one of the very
shot.
best
Good
at
shot, Brad. I think
picking the
that's
right weight to
tough
throw
make it.
and
Yeah,
executing the right weight.
regardless, but
Good boy. Nice throw. Nice line call, too.
can you make this, Wayne?
I only got to get it. Have him not shot.
You might. Yeah, you will be.
Not shot, Coburn.
You just need
Right?
half in the 8 is good enough.
Right? But it's not buried. Like here's not buried. It's got to be here.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
so
you
you're
will
not
be shot if you hit and roll to the right.
On the
And I
other
can't
hand,
play that
half
roll.
buried,
Turn, out turn.
In
you
turn
know,
with
you get an
hand.
overcurl.
Try and make a jump.
Okay.
See if I can get that thing out of the 8, but I don't think I can. But
Hit and roll better then?
what's that?
Is the hit and roll better?
What? Just roll behind it?
Just my side.
Yeah, what if you rolled like back forefoot?
You can get it.
They could play the run back.
Like maybe.
Yeah, I like that better than the roll behind the corner.
This could hurt for 53 years old. This is going to be coming hard.
Whoa. Whoa.
Close.
Extra rotation
whoa,
to get the jump.
Whoa.
Oh, Dave, Dave.
Now maybe get some.
Dave, a little more, a little more.
Got one and underneath.
Nice try. It's there.
Smart throw. He threw the gear effect turn. He threw the extra rotation to get more jump. He just had to hit it a little thicker.
I feel like I'm throwing 10 Hail Marys.
This isn't any slower in this tighter,
Well, it
is it?
hasn't been used at all. This path hasn't been used in a while.
No. Last time we used it, we threw that guard 2 ends ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The awareness
I think I
saying
can
that
get away with
hard 2 ends
2 or
ago.
3 people.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
I agree. I was thinking 4 to 5.
Yeah.
This isn't a draw path at all.
No, it is not. No.
Just incredible.
They don't miss anything, Russ.
And that has to, as you would know, that has to help the guy in the hack, to skip in the hack to the last rock, knowing that your brushers know what this path does. That's probably as important as Brad knowing.
Well, and that even plays into a long week. You get a little tired. You start to forget pass.
Top 8.
You need all 4.
Top 4, we're good. Stay down, Brett.
You're
Stay
going to be
down.
on
that's
this
what-
one. You're going to be on
Stay
this
down.
one.
That
Stay down.
knowledge
14-7.
is what gave them the championship win in 17.
It scared me a little the way you went down. It's like I thought it was good.
Never heavy.
I knew it was never heavy. Yeah.
Start with mine. Just jump roll.
Another 2. Absolutely. 4-1.
Line's good. Same line.
Line's good, says Jeff Walker, leading us off here in 5. 4 to 1. Team Canada leads.
Yeah, looks like you can get it here. Full 12.
Middaugh, Howard,
Stay down, Brett. Hard.
and the wild card team.
Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa.
And it is Middaugh that does have last rock, has the hammer, playing the Redstones. Tim March.
Got a lot less. Yeah. Spot should be a hair quicker, boys.
Hope so. Lots of line. We're good. Good for line. Good for line.
He was right.
Okay, yep. Looks like you got to go to get it here.
Now you need your corner guards a little tighter, Cheryl, because long ones, it's so easy to chase. And it blocks off your path to the forefoot with that extra curl.
Shot, Timmer.
Like that red one on the left is in the way, really, for the draw to the button.
And it makes these guards, the center guard or any guard that you're throwing, a little harder for the brushers, because if it slides a little deep, it overcurls. If it doesn't come out enough, then you leave it open on the high side. So
It's pretty high. A little light. Yeah.
Just half.
So if they're saying that's high, it may not curl enough for you. So you got to drag it a little more to make sure you do get the guard.
That's what they're doing. Jeff's trying to carve it now.
Gotta go to curl.
Go for that, too. Come on.
Curl.
All you can get out of it, guys.
Getting good.
Hard, all you can get out of it.
Hard all the way across the line, guys. Hard.
Hard, a little more.
Hard.
Go, 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 go. Good.
Again, the awareness. They knew it was light, they knew it was wide, and they high side brushed that one end to the other.
No need to remove anything for Wayne Middaugh's team. They just going to tap this back. David will try and maybe roll behind the corner, tap the yellow behind.
Line's good.
Yep.
Start setting up some backing.
Yep.
Hard, Tim. Hard, Tim. Hard, Tim.
Yep.
Hard, Tim.
Yep.
Hard, Tim.
Shoot it right
I got it.
right to my broom. Right to my broom.
Whoa, heavy, heavy, heavy.
Whoa. It exploded when it hit.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Shot.
Nice shot.
The
nice
norm
shot.
now.
That's exactly it, Vic. On the high side, that's exactly what it'll do.
Or you want to go after this? I was thinking come top 12 and out count it.
Whatever you like.
My thought was hit it, but he's just playing another. My thought was hit it, but
The intern freezing might not be easy for him.
yeah, this.
It's not.
Actually, I kind of like rolling in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I like rolling in the 8 too. Normal.
Is the out-turn draw to the button available if this was the last
Want
shot
that
of the
hard
end?
normal or just
Yeah, I
normal?
don't know. It might
Keep it up.
overcurl, Russ. You got to get by that right-hand guard. It's close.
It's good. Whoa.
6-1 wild card Cooey after the steal of 3. And final to come again from Manitoba's Jason Gundlachson from Morris, Manitoba.
An opportunity to get 2 back in this game. Jason hit and rolled under a little bit on his first, and Kevin Cooey just picking it cleanly out of there.
Desperate for the 2 to close it. Desperate for the win because he's at 4 losses. Matt Wozniak staying with it.
Top 8.
Watch the angle, run back. Got it. Can you spill it? Sure does.
nice.
So very nice indeed for Gundlachson.
It's going like a foot more
And
on that shot.
able to pick up the deuce.
Over curling.
Scott.
Scott. Over curling.
Scott. Hard, Scotty. Gotta get to it. Gotta get to it. Go, 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 go,
And is
go.
going to peek out the other side. Will.
They were trying to get to the nose frozen. Big overcurl.
Kill it
Heavy
and
half,
keep your
probably
shooter. Try to get your
decent
shooter
taste.
buried.
Yeah, I'm thinking here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Got to get to at least nose, and you got to be at least board.
Yeah, good board.
Okay. Try and get a little under.
Shade low, hey?
Good throw here, yeah.
Is that good board last end or just board?
Well, Mark Nichols, one of the best in the game, and comes up with a big shot here in the 4th.
Because they played together so long, Brad knows exactly how hard he can throw this thing. This had to be a rocket to get that back one out, but look where it stays, absolutely underneath. Wayne Rex in the guard, 2.
It's to the 2. The key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, and tires.
You can only call that shot, or highlight shot there, if you know how much weight's coming from Bam Bam. And they played together for so long, it was an automatic call for Brad to play.
Yeah, and to be able to throw it accurately, that's what's incredible. I can throw a lot of it too, but it doesn't look pretty coming down the sheet.
Yeah, I can hit it over 300 yards. I just can't find it.
Clean.
Solid hack.
Clean.
Well, Tim,
Clean.
Not heavy.
And his numbers are extraordinary today.
Close. Clean.
Mark
Just
Nichols
clean. Just clean. Yep.
Just the hack.
in a
Whoa.
17th
Yeah.
Brier
Yeah.
appearance.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Roll it!
And no, it thought about it, had the notion
Nice weight.
to go behind.
Nose edge on edge would be ideal. You'd ever get just a little.
Yeah. Same throw, or do you want a little less weight?
Don't think
Same
you want to
throw,
roll
little less
buried
weight.
here, do you? For Brad, just leave it right there, and then you've got
What are
an
you
angle
looking for?
raise.
Just here then?
Yep.
Team Middaugh gets one hidden. It's almost another guard if this rolls buried too. Mark's got to be careful here. He has to err on the high side.
Yeah. So,
Just a hair less.
whoa.
Yep. Close to the
Whoa.
same.
Whoa, Brett. It's going to Brett. Just wait.
Gallant gets him.
Whoa. Jeff. Whoa,
Jeff.
You're good. Whoa.
Push and pull
Oh, a little too much. Okay. Actually, that's not bad.
of Gallant and Walker.
A little less, but not very much. Good job.
Keep you on it.
Yeah.
Tied at 1 as they play 5 in a must-win for Northern Ontario, and they do have last rock.
Matt Dunstone's final stone is the red one that you see at the back of the 12-foot, trying to put more pressure, but slid deep. And so Brad Jacobs trying to get as much as he can see to get the double, potential for 2.
Whoa, straight! Whoa, straight!
Whoa.
DJ Harden. Get it by. Now what do you caught? The line call, and he drives it by. It'll be a steal of 1 there. Here, rolling over. You're going to kick this one too.
Great shot.
And they'll move it back far enough.
Really good. Thanks.
And it looks like it's maybe undercover as well.
Yeah, that was a fantastic shot. It opened up one side for Wayne Middaugh, which he wanted, but then to get that roll and stay shot.
Millimeter thicker. Yeah, exactly.
Fantastic shot.
Millimeter thicker.
Good call too.
Mark.
Oh boy.
Always rip it off the yellow.
Can you play this off of this one?
How
How much do I need to hit of it?
Half
I can
does
get to
it.
the nose. How much do I need to hit to rip it?
Small half.
Take your time.
Yep. Looks like small.
I don't
doing a
mind the
third.
call.
Looks
I'm
like I
just
might
letting
do
you
it.
know.
They're both tough.
It's hard draw if you do want to rip it. Yeah.
Like, hard for him to get buried because of the girl.
I think this is a little easier because I don't remember any inside-out shots here.
No. I was trying to think if I'd seen any.
No, it's still tough though. You could easily jam this.
Yep.
Gushue his first.
Whoa, Brett! Whoa!
Help it over. Avoids the jam. He spills them.
Shot.
Surgical.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Good throw.
Just more impressive when you hadn't seen anything down there either to put the broom in the right spot.
Great idea by Mark to come up with that option too. I think Brad was playing the tougher shot with the hack waiter.
Which he leans towards.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
That's a great
that's
call,
his style, but
That other call was tough.
Super tough.
Yeah, they were talking
I
about it.
think we try and make it on the nose.
Yep.
I think I can run. I think with backline weight, we can run it forever, don't you? And I think we can carve it the most.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, like the hack weight I threw last time.
Got to be slow in here.
Yeah, oh yeah. I don't think so. It shouldn't be too bad. Try and make the little roll.
Yep.
6 feet.
Where's his broom?
I don't think we.
Scott, fire that thing down here. Wayne's broom.
My
yeah.
broom. Like I say, I don't think I can make the freeze to that thing.
No,
the
you
cen-
can't.
the center guard's in the way.
that's to Brett Gallant's point. He said, let's get this out of here because I really don't think any of his draws are very easy.
Yeah, that's a great awareness again. Wayne would probably have to draw around the long center guard, and then Brad can chase it. Yeah, how would you get around that corner? You'd have to go wide side.
He would.
You get extra points if you can throw the brush down right to the hack. I do, I swear. I mean, that was right on the pin. That was great by Scott Howard.
Gonna be good at everything.
Those are struggling numbers at the moment for Wayne Middaugh as he plays his first.
We're quiet.
Now, this is the uncharted path out here.
We're like just through.
Hard!
Whoa!
Real good.
Wayne was just through, and
Nice
that's
shot.
exactly
Great shot.
what the bumped rock does. Just through.
Can't tell you how hard that was. Looks easy, but
Is that back line? Great shot, Wayner. Nice toss.
And just Wayne's confidence. No, I got this.
Oh, yeah.
It'll curl. I know this ice.
Great shot.
Yeah, like an inch.
An inch.
Okay, let's just normal. Solid normal.
Okay.
that back one's still a problem for Gushue.
It's a jam possibility.
You like this, or do you just want to lob one down there and try and stay on top of it?
Or follow him down.
Oh, that's tough.
There you go. Further to your point, just how difficult and how good that shot was by Middaugh.
Brett, you're right, Brett. Gushue has just watched the shot and doesn't want to play it.
Right.
That was a well-thrown rock.
Like it's back of the house, so.
Give me a little more, Mark. I'm just going to throw normal. Yeah.
Oh, boy, you could zip by this in a hurry. Another rock down this path. They brushed the last one. This could run a bit straighter than Brad's guessing.
Yep.
Normal.
Hard!
Walker trying to hold up this curl, get it by. Oh, they just did. And they get there, they do again, and avoid the jam.
Oh, boy.
Slays are on both those interns.
Shot.
It's a good shot.
I'm not sure I'd have thrown that.
No, it's that hard, too.
Didn't look good to me.
Watch how close this is. Good shot, but there was 2 assists on this goal.
Yeah, maybe I would have thrown it then.
Yeah, right.
Right.
No offense to your team, but you didn't have Glant Walker.
No. My front end didn't weigh that.
Kind of edge where it just rides.
Sorry, I'm trying to break the siding for you, Timmer. Thank you.
Alberta continues to lead it there if they blank. So they're midway through. That's what we get to. We'll go to the break. 4-1, Gushue.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of Canadian curling for 40 years, by Home Hardware, here's how, and by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
An apple a day for Wayne Middaugh as they talk strategy with Glenn Howard as we're midway through on this Saturday afternoon. 4-1, Team Canada leads it. As we check the numbers after 5.
Well, we knew coming in, Gushue team, one of the top teams in the field with hammer efficiency, but you have to look. End number 1, Gallant makes a nice hit and roll, sets up for the deuce. End number 4, now it's Nichols. He makes a high, hard hit and roll, sets up for another deuce. You look at the numbers, both thirds coming in were only 1% separating them. Mark Nichols now at 93, Scott Howard at 80%.
Numbers after 5 are brought to you by AGI, Equipment and Technology Solutions for Agriculture. It is Team Wildcard. Howard Middaugh here at the Tim Hortons Brier against the defending champions, Team Canada. Lots of thawing going on today with temperatures 12, tomorrow 16. Of course, we're inside Winsport Arena in the bubble, and welcome back to our broadcast position. I'm Vic Router.
I'm Cheryl Bernard.
I'm Russ Howard.
And yeah, this is the way we see the game. We've got the brushes out, ready to do some commentating, keeping you up to date. There's the ice, there are the players. That's our position where we are. And this was all done by a couple of wonderful young men, Max and Cohen Rose from Newfoundland, and they're big fans. Max is 4, he's on the left. Cohen is 8, lovers of the Lego and fans, of course, of Brad Gushue. And we thank you very much. We never looked so good.
That was well done.
As we are in the bubble. This is the second of the 5 events in our season of champions from Calgary, the Tim Hortons Brier. And so that blank means that it'll be wild card And Wayne Middaugh do have last rock again. They have the Hammer playing the Redstones.
You have to start thinking, if you're Middaugh, what do we do? Scott Howard makes a beautiful hit and roll behind the corner. Wayne Middaugh makes an unbelievable come around wide side on a spot he hadn't been to. Gushue picks out both with an in-turn, couldn't see it on the second one.
Yep.
Where do you put a rock to generate your deuce?
No kidding.
Yep.
4 incredible shots in a row there.
Shot, Tim. Tough ball.
So Wayne's made the adjustment. Look where that corner guard is. It's deeper, wider, so you now have a path to the button. And you can get around it because it's so tight because of the extra curl.
Top 8. Top 8.
Too many teams just lob them out there somewhere and then later in the end go, oh, I can't get to the button.
I wish that was deeper. They can get to it.
Right now we got a pocket.
It's going to be right next to it.
Mark, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Try it. Hard. Try it. Go, 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 go.
And that's what they've got is a pocket.
Sugar.
Zach saying.
Tim March.
Tight, yep. Dave.
And
Hold it straight.
hard early.
Straight as you can. Straight as you can, not
hard
Scott.
early if you can.
Okay.
No, it's real good.
Okay,
Really
you're
good.
okay. You're okay. Spot. Yep, a little tighter. Keep going. We'll run out of sheet. That's good.
Sure.
Okay. I don't like a guard.
No, we're guarding our-
Let's go back to Gundlachson and Cooey.
The other option is we jiggle
And
this up.
see Alberta with last rock up by 3.
And an opportunity to take another 3. The big shot really for Kevin Cooey was his first, making a double, and Jason only eliminating 1. So 4 foot is what he's looking for.
Line's good. Should be in decent
Manitoba had last rock to start. Opened with a single, then Cooey got 3 with the hammer and 2. Stole another 3.
Looks light, Benny. Hard.
Manitoba
Hard.
replied
Stop.
with a
Hard. Come
pair.
on, you got it, boys. Come on, keep going.
Oh, jeez.
And it's there for 3 more. So they will go to the break. 9-3. Long way back in a must-win for Jason Gundlachson.
Gotta go.
Hard, you don't need to look. Hard, keep going. Hard, come on.
Hard, guys.
Hard.
Gotta bounce it off this. Bounce it off the guard.
Hard.
Bounce it off the guard, Mark.
And they'll get it to the guard. Just a little bounce to unlock them.
Yeah, he wanted that top 12 just kind of blocking any out-turn come around and usable, but a bit of an overcurl, just being a little light on it.
Got all
I don't
the
mind
thing-
that. Calls, yeah. See if we can sink it in there.
got all the stuff they want now. 3 guards, a pocket down the middle.
I was a little wide and soft, so I think that should be
I
close.
still think
Pretty
your
good,
hair's
Tim.
sticky here.
Yeah, agreed. I thought if you might have hair more.
You're there. Just line.
It felt
Okay.
pretty close.
Easy, Tim. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot.
Line's
It
good.
felt pretty close, boys.
Line's good.
Should come down
Just
here.
line. Oh, there. Heavy. Off the
Back T.
Needs to stop.
All line. Scott, if you're not through the house, go. It's not through the house.
But it's sliding.
It's close to being through the house.
Good, Scott.
And it is.
That was not sticky at all.
Remember Wayne threw
ever
one
just
there,
peel
wrecked
this
on the
now?
guard because it
Do I ever
died.
try to hit a quarter of the one I just threw, or
That was
Yeah.
my thought.
blow it all
I was
up?
even thinking this.
That's what I was thinking.
What's that?
I was even thinking peeling this, because if he
Sure.
comes here, then we could do that.
Okay. Yeah.
Are we trying to tick one of ours in the rings?
That's real thin, Brett.
Well, I'm just,
No.
He might be
Make
able to
sure-
fix it.
make
I don't
sure
know the
this-
far one.
yeah.
Okay. I like this.
Could even roll on top here, but their worry is the pocket. So kill this guard, and if you're lucky, if Brad likes the fact it's going to make contact, they might brush it and try to make a yellow one go away.
Mark.
Break the land.
Got
You got one
something
of
in
the
there.
rings.
Nichols,
Hopefully not-
get it. Oh, and that'll blow up the pocket.
Okay.
Okay.
Not very good, really.
No, they would have
got
liked to have
that
left
one.
1 there, because then it's something that Wildcard would have to deal with. Now they can get a free chance to go around the corner.
They're playing down to that shot, that stone?
Yeah, they're going to play the freeze.
Okay.
Wait's good.
Line's good.
Well, because I think Gushue said, Russ, if he decides to go around those two on the right side as we watch here, then Gushue would have the yellow run back.
Yes. That's why Mark Nichols brushing Gallant so far was important to get it unlocked so it's raisable.
And down to it.
Shot, Dave. Shot, Dave.
They are shot rock with a little backing.
Shot, Dave.
Dave's had a wonderful week. He's really played well.
He has.
I decided the same. He put the broom down in the same spot. So I want to be critical.
Such a learning experience for these young guys.
A little over a rock. Okay.
Now Wayne might get a chance to use the corner depending on what happens here.
Whoa. Whoa, Chip. Whoa, whoa. Yeah.
Walker. And away it goes.
Nice shot. It's, you know, if Brad can make two really good ones, they might have the force now because of that rock.
Would you not have played the come around the corner on the first one?
Previous one said the freeze?
Yeah, I mean, down 3 points.
Yeah, I think Wayne might be thinking blank, but it's getting to the point that blank's not good enough right now. You're right.
It's late in the game. I know he's worried about that run back on the yellow, but you make this deep enough.
Wait only.
Wait's good.
Could make that run tough.
Tim, gotta go then, Tim. Tim's gotta go.
Go ahead. Play the weight, boys.
Gotta go, Tim.
We gotta go for weight, too.
Gotta go, Tim. Far as they'll go. As much as you can get out of it.
Keep going, boys. Keep going.
Tim March.
Get her lost in there.
David Mathers now.
All you got. Keep going. Get her over there.
Middaugh tries to heat things up as well. As far as they go, and they are shot rock. Back edge of the 8 and undercover.
Oh, best you could do.
I'm calling that normal. Just tickle it. Is there a hole?
Yes.
You want to try it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Another good
sliver low
call to get some separation here.
No, it's more than a sliver, Mark. It's like no hole, Brett. A thick half.
Oh, you're trying to get the red.
Oh, you just want to do this?
Well, that was my.
Well, I'm just thinking if we ever miss this, and this is still half buried, at least if we do this, worst case is 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a thick half.
2 choices, but you could redirect there, get rid of that one, and Brad's fairly confident it'll go to there. Depends on how much red one you get. You don't want to get in between that.
Yep. Gotta go. Hurt. Gotta go. Hard. Shooter.
Got it.
Just
Look at this.
Rolling it on.
Keep going anyway for line.
Nope, didn't spin.
Oh, it tried.
Oh.
Tried.
Wow, that feather ticked the red one on the Tim sign. Or it's going through the hole. Watch the red one. It just
trying to lean you out.
Just enough to redirect that thing.
T on its own, back 8 even.
Dave only.
Wait's okay.
Dave only.
I think you're heavy.
Dave only.
Yep. Get it 5.
Yep.
Wait's good.
Yep.
Really coming down.
Gotta go.
Mathers only.
Gotta go. Gotta go.
Save it now. Get it around that one.
Whoa.
Back to you.
Save it. Oof. Did.
Shot, Scott.
And it is undercover.
Might be too good.
Scott, baby. 3/4.
We go for the blank.
Scott's had one of those games. He's within an 1/8 of an inch in every shot he's thrown, but can't get anything perfect.
Do you want to go for it again?
I would think he could see half. I heard they said 3/4. Yeah, I guess you can. Pretty close.
Really came out the other side.
Well, hopefully I get it in there somewhere.
I saw Wayne's, the out turn going the other way. Ran pretty good.
Yep.
Hard!
Gushue first. Walker.
Please.
What do you got?
Shot.
Oh, you got it for sure. Nothing safe.
Bit of a teaching point there, Vic. That corner guard that was kind of in Brad's way. If Brad tries to throw like a hack waiter to get in there and sit 2, and he ticks the red one rolls in, and Wayne's drawn for 3. So it was a good weight choice there.
Was Scotty a little tight on that second one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But the weight's good.
Weight's good. Weight's good.
Okay. Let's get her in there.
Nice chance here now. It's a red raise.
And he got to see Scott's.
Weight's close. Weight's good.
Okay, line's
Max
good.
weight.
Well then,
Back.
Davey.
We're
Max
T-line.
Line's good.
Play
Line's good.
Line. Weight's
Line's
pretty
good.
Line's good.
Well, there's, I don't even know who is shot, you think?
It is Northern Ontario.
Okay, and they do have the last rock.
They do. Matt Dunstone tried to bury around that twice, made neither. They're both out in the wings. You know, the story of lots of extra curl, not here. Just couldn't get the finish. And so Brad Jacobs trying to play the hit and roll to get to the full 4 foot to score 2.
Every Saskatchewan rock is in play. All 8.
And he played the same shot on his first, and he flashed it over curl. Needs to catch a piece.
He's got a couple here that he can use. Little Brier. Oh, and again, it'll spill too far.
Wow.
1 yellow it is. So 1 for Northern Ontario in a must-win.
What a game that's been.
I can't fucking buy one, boys.
It is.
Good speed. Yeah, speed's nice and quick.
They left Wayne's to the end because Scott's over curled and it kind of ran out of speed as it was coming around the guard. I think Brad can see a piece of this. Another touch shot for Gushue.
Heavy, quite heavy.
Little heavy. Not bad. Whoa! Weight's close. Whoa! Close! Yes!
Boy, here we go.
Just hack.
Gallant, can you hold this up for the skipper again? He does. And look at that, just to push it through. And so they'll be facing 2 with their last. Middaugh.
Well, and not good enough to just pick it out. You may see a lot of teams just say pick it out, but no, I want the force, so I'm going to throw the weight to stick around.
Set us up on this end.
Sorry guys, I thought it was T-line. I thought you were calling T. I thought it was T-line.
It did die a bit on us.
Gomer said he thought he couldn't believe how fast it stopped.
Yeah, it's hit a wall.
I'm trying to give you normal. Probably be on the firm side.
So last evening,
Solid normal, good normal.
off his game.
Yep.
And all week he's been among the best.
Just clean.
Clean.
Tim March. Taking a single.
Take it, your gripper.
Final weekend of the Tim Hortons Brier. Trying to avoid back-to-back losses. Team wildcard. Wayne Middaugh skipping this Glen Howard team from the Penetanguishene Curling Club. Held to a single. And so Team Canada leading at 4-2. Once again, will have the last drop. They have the hammer playing the Yellowstones. This is Tim March.
No, it's not. You threw it way hard. It's already halfway. Before that. It's light. Easy.
Well, even though looks like Gushue's under control in this game, he's had to make some really tough finesse shots with the extra curl. And 90% for the week, 4% better than any other skip here. That's a ton, and he's proving white this afternoon.
Do it again. We're going to poke it in.
Yeah, Jeff Walker made the tick on his first one. You can see he rolled into the rings. That's a rock on the left biting the 12-foot.
You like a little more? Yeah. Top 8, eh? Yep.
Just going to draw. You could play the tick on the second one, but to Brad's point, you tick it. You probably tick him into the rings behind a corner.
It'll slide good this end.
Potential force.
Line's good. Room. A lot of room. We're on the guard.
Weight's great.
We're on the guard. Hard mark. Hard mark. Hard. That's why I didn't want to open it up. Shoot, I should have trusted myself. Okay. Go that way.
Sounds like too much ice in that come around.
Who cares about the red?
The guard is yellow?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Speed's good here, boys. Speed's nice.
Really good opportunity, just like that.
Is it ever? Try and make this one long. A lot of separation from the
Just over. Whoa, you
the
can.
yellow that Jeff just threw.
Earlier than Tim. Makes perfect.
Whoa.
Makes
Tim
perfect,
only.
Wayne.
Tim only.
We're just past your broom.
No.
Wayne's out almost at the hog line.
Long way back, as we said, Kathy, for Manitoba against Cooey and under pressure again.
Well, desperate times. He's down 6, and on his first, he's running a long guard back in, which is not what you want to be doing.
Make sure.
Didn't get anything, and so
you
Cooey ran his own back to get rid of the stone that was counting for Manitoba. This is a draw, looking for the forefoot.
Against 1, 2, maybe even 3.
4.
Is it 4? Where's the other one? I can't see it.
Just be patient, Grasshopper.
Okay.
Great judge, guys.
There you go, 4. If I'd only waited, I would have seen
Exactly.
it. There you go. Single for Manitoba.
Keep it there.
Run it back. Oh, drives it by, catches it, and then they get the bounce off. It could have sat top edge.
Bit of a break there. For both teams, there's still a guard for Middaugh, but he cleaned up that red one and got the other. Middaugh rock out.
Didn't quite give it a chance.
Okay.
Didn't quite give it a chance on you. Like,
Thank you, buddy.
Now a single guard to work with.
I'll ask you something, Cheryl. Just go back prior to that because we went to the update. What was the point of
Line's good.
Middaugh
Line's good.
playing a guard on
Heavy. No, it's heavy.
the Team Canada guard? Why did they put the red in front of that longer yellow?
Because he's trying to force or maybe get a steal, so he was using Team Canada as one guard and then throwing another one on top. They couldn't run it back.
Spot, Dave.
And so now he does this.
Yeah,
Okay.
but this is tough now, Vic, because now you've only got a single guard. I almost wondered if he'd throw another guard. This is very tough to force with a single.
Yes.
How much is
I got edge here.
Yeah.
I got, 2-3 inches here.
Okay.
Tough shot here, and you don't want to wreck on the outside guard. So the yellow one's the one Wayne's trying to save.
Brett can land
Yep.
quickly.
Hard.
Walker picks him up.
Hard.
Going to come through. Going to try to get through. Can you get through? No, you can't. Just a little
Sorry, Brad.
glancing blow, and away it goes.
Oh. The only thing we couldn't do. Sugar.
That's really hard to do with that weight, to not tick that over anymore.
Yeah, they did everything right. It was a hard shot. Brett threw it well. If you're going to err on anything, wreck on the yellow one, and he did. It just didn't go anywhere.
So now, to your point, Vic, now another guard. It's really the only thing you can do this end for a wild card try and get these long, take the angle away and hope they don't make a double run and open it up.
Okay.
Don't want it too deep, Wayne.
That's good. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Don't want to cover our red?
Nope, it's
That's fine.
perfect.
That's fine.
It's a good spot.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's good speed.
Yeah, really good. Nice and hard. 3/4. Yeah.
Might even catch shot stone if you ever hit this right. Red across top of the yellow. Yellow goes back into the forefoot.
Whoa. Really got it back. Brett. Hard, Brett. No. Good try.
And again, runs it by.
Try.
Same spot.
So that Team Canada,
Maybe a hair more.
or the wild card stone, pardon me, the red stone in the forefoot remains a survivor. It hasn't been kicked off the island yet.
It's like guarding the yellow, don't give him the double.
Well, you can still make the double.
Okay.
Even if you guard the yellow, you might as well get it up there.
Yeah, but one of the few times, if I can remember in the game, they actually, Middaugh has Gushue chasing.
Yes.
Pretty close.
Yeah, there hasn't been many.
Pound more. Yep, gotta go, gotta go.
Gotta go.
Been placing these
Looks like you
guards
gotta
really
go.
well,
Really
too
gotta
long.
go, boys.
Looks
You're
like you
losing
gotta
line.
go. Looks like you gotta go.
Hard, Davey. You got a beauty. Just gotta get it over.
Come on, dig it. It's over.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Nice spot, Scott.
That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Nice shot, Scott.
Fills the hole.
The right
bad,
call
Wayner.
is the straight guard. Just play the red or
don't mind it.
Or draw. I like it.
Might have over-curled a bit. You know, it's
7/8.
it's just the yellow one that's in the way.
Well, it's been a while since we've been here, Kathy, because they've blanked 4, 5, and 6. Botcher now up by 3. Last rock.
An opportunity for 2. John Epping made a wonderful attempt at a triple, but there's one straggler hanging at the back of the house. So this double would be for 2.
And look at that. That fighter at the back. And they'll pick up 2.
Okay.
Missed the run back, but you didn't want to nose the run back and leave another guard for Wayne to get around.
I don't want to leave it open, right? So he can just.
I'd hate for you to do this, Wayne.
Yeah.
Right? Because then he just goes out.
That's still a force.
I know, this is really good.
Okay.
Take guard's not terrible.
I can take lots.
That's too much. Little less.
We want to get this tuck, don't we?
Top 12. Right in front of ours, I think, is the best.
Could go short here. Tight one short. Wayne's going to, or Brad's going to try the double.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to short.
Even if he makes it, you sink one, at least you force.
Yeah.
Then you have a couple guards.
How's the speed? Good. Same as I threw last end?
Yeah, and if he doesn't make the run back, you've got something going. So I think they're going right in top 8, kind of Christmas tree or fully buried.
T.
Well then.
Top 4.
Line's okay.
Let's try him. Top. We're top
Whoa,
8. Top
line's
4.
okay.
Top 4.
Whoa, never, Dave.
Not yet.
No, line's good.
Line's
Top
really
4.
good.
T. Top 4. Top
Line's
4.
really good.
Line's really good. Dave's
Line's
rock.
really
Top
good.
4. No, Tim's rock.
Tim.
Whoa. Just let it stop.
Top
Whoa,
4.
let it stop.
Yep.
Late licks. And to take it under a little bit more to sit the 2.
I was thinking there.
Covered and but without last rock.
Oh, very nice. Like you leave that a lot higher, or even top 12, and it makes it come around the draw easier.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Great shot, Wayne. Perfect.
Beauty. He's feeling it. You could come around and chase the top on tap and roll open, and then Wayne's got a decision to make. If you ever miss this one,
A little more, Mark.
your next one's very tough.
Like that. Even more. There you go.
It's interesting.
I like it.
Looking at the numbers, Brad's thrown only 7 more hits than draws. Wayne's thrown 25, and Scott's thrown 62 more hits. And they solve their problems different ways.
They do.
One team hits their ways out of it. Brad does this, but he needs to make this one.
Back whoa. A lot of room.
Looks hot.
He hasn't played a lot of draws this game.
No.
Soft hits.
Execution is something that they talked about after that disappointing game against Northern Ontario.
Whoa, needs a curl. We get shot and just be around it.
Just needs to stop.
Curl and set.
And it will, no, does not sit. And so that's still the shot.
We freeze it there.
We're 1.
An inch more ice. Yeah, we
In a
freeze it there.
2-2 tie.
It'll go in there.
In a must-win for Northern Ontario. And the final rock belongs to Saskatchewan.
And struggles for Northern Ontario. Brad Jacobs trying to hit and roll underneath those 2 guards. That's the Yellowstone just out of play that you see rolled too far. And that means a draw to the paint for 2 for Matt Dunstone.
So that red stone just biting T-line at around 3 o'clock. That's right now the shot stone. So pretty much put it in the paint for a pair.
We're okay, but just.
And has had his draw weight 84% so far is Dunstone on his draws as we watch Wayne Middaugh.
Keep it going. Keep it going, Deuce. Keep it going, Deuce. Come on, Deuce.
Oh, you can't miss this opportunity.
Come on, Deuce.
Need the paint.
Great scrub, guys. Great pickup.
What a great call. What a great brush to get it to the top edge. There's your 2 in the lead for Saskatchewan.
You too, man. Great shoot.
Yep.
Great setup there, boys.
How can that be?
Just a tickle for you, Deuce.
That is just so strange. Perfect on his first, Wayne Middaugh.
Just give me a
Different
little
path is all I can come up with.
I wanted to, yeah. Your 2 rocks should have been T-line out of your hand.
Short would have been the audible
I think
there.
my 2 rocks slow because they thought it was going further. And
yeah, did you know when you let that go?
No, I thought it was literally 2 feet more.
Wow.
And it was 6 feet more.
Different path, though. I don't think Brad can make this for 2. Straight draw here.
Give me 2 feet less.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big point here. It's either 5-2 or 4-3.
They've chewed up a lot more clock as well.
Where?
Realizing they do have 2 timeouts to use.
Whoa, easy.
Back
Close.
button.
Yep.
Back button.
Yes. Still a little heavy. Hard.
Back 4.
Whoa. Yes. Yes.
Just 67% on his draws so far.
Hard.
Oh, look out now, look out now. Can't ever curl it. Can you touch this? Oh, dear me. Just a 1, not quite far enough.
That's a cold shot.
Anyways, 1.
Not enough.
That close to making it 2.
Get the curve going earlier.
Team Canada gets a single. 5-2, they lead it.
Hard. Keep going.
Saturday afternoon, Tim Hortons Brier from Winsport Arena here in Calgary. That close to making it a deuce, settling for a single. So Team Canada leads at 5-2, and it is the Middaugh wildcard team with Last Rock playing the Redstones here in this 8th, and nothing to choose between the 2 leads, Tim March and Jeff Walker.
Straight as you can hold it.
Yeah, what an incredible try. I think Mark wanted them to go on it. Almost. They just had to touch it another inch, and you've got your deuce.
You can see the brushers saying, we've got to get our 1. And that was a huge point, but it probably could have been made. Nice adjustment by Gushue. He was pretty heavy on his first one. Almost paid the price.
Pretty close.
Wayne let him off the hook.
Top 4 net, guys.
Top 4 distance.
Close to that.
Bit of room.
Line's fine. Looks pretty good. Clean it if it's close.
Weight's good.
It's nice.
Looks heavy to me.
Sir. Weight's real good.
Clean it, Jeff. Yep.
Clean.
It's there.
Yeah, we're there. Good shot. Sliding real good coming into the middle. I think mine just picked here, Davey. I think it should be okay speed.
Nice opportunity here. You've got that yellow Team Canada stone. It's actually acting as a guard for you. So you've got 2 corner guards. Come right around them both.
Line's good.
Weight's good.
Room.
Top
Line's
4.
good. Line's
good.
Line's good. Tim. Go, Tim. Go, Tim. Go. Just go as hard as you can.
Keep going.
Hard.
Keep going.
Good shot. That's good.
Nice, Dave.
Good shot, Dave.
Thanks.
What a great throw by Dave.
Who's second there? Guess it doesn't matter on the call. Yeah, that yellow guard isn't helping Brad, is it?
Oh, no, it's double corners.
Well, it's the first time in the game I can remember we have seen Cooey under some pressure here.
Yep.
Well, he wasn't. After he threw his first, he was lying 4.
Oh.
It was one of those super blasters that Gunner can throw that made a whole lot of granite disappear. And he does lie 2. So a draw to the 4-foot.
Kevin Cooey at 2 losses, as is the Howard Middaugh wildcard team. So a win here for Cooey gives him at least a tiebreaker. Beyond that, we do not know.
Line's good. Too much room. Tim.
Don't
Too
want
much
it.
room.
You gotta hit it a little bit. Tim, hit it a little bit.
Hard, Beach. Hard.
All there.
Hard. Hard, Beach. It's curling. Come on. Come on, Beach.
Gonna get enough of that 4.
Top 4 only, Wayne.
Good job.
Ooh, and looks like they just did.
Whoa, just.
Just to pick up the single. Interesting, as if they knew. We know that in John Epping's case, he's always had Jim Wilson, a chiropractor, be his coach.
This one's
But
out counting
Cooey has also brought as their alternate Mike Cione, who is a chiropractor, and and sneaking a peek, he's been working on BJ Neufeld's shoulder as well. So that was one of the worries coming in, lack of reps. Would the players be able to hold up? So we've seen a couple. Ryan Fry, for example, has tweaked his throwing shoulder.
Well, it's expected. You go from playing, no games, you're practicing, to now you're 10 in a row. 10 ends, intense brushing.
Line's good.
I think that was the concern that a lot of players voiced before coming in, men and
Keep
women,
top
is the injury risk.
Yes. Back 4. Whoa, then. Line only. Close.
Back 8.
Has to curl here.
Jeff, tap and rock.
Come on, bud. Dig in.
Hard Jeff. Hard Jeff.
Got it by.
Whoa.
And down and tap it back. So they're sitting the 1, 2, and 3 without the hammers, Team Canada.
Not a good call, I thought, Cheryl. They could have chased that red one on the left, but it's half buried, might have jammed or wrecked. They could have peeled the guard because they're up. But Brad said, let's go in here. If we tap it, we're laying 3. Plus that other yellow is out counting the far Middaugh red. So it kind of eliminates that far red, the outside biter.
Yeah.
Actually quiet.
Dave! Gotta go, buddy. Dave only.
They could even tap this yellow. They're playing a freeze. Tap it a little bit. It would make it really tough to get this wild card stone out.
Get in the paint.
Let me.
Just catch some of the paint, and they do.
It's not bad.
I think that caught something.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, what do I got here? 6-1. I see Botcher sitting the one as well.
It is an opportunity for 2 for John Epping. Almost 3. Brendan Botcher trying to remove a stone. Just grazed it enough to go out of play.
Go ahead, Matt.
Looking for the nose.
Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Psych. Found it and sits there.
Who's happy over there?
Yeah. How does Brendan not jam that? It's too thin over the top. Come on.
You'd have to throw it really, really hard or change the angle a little bit. It looks like it's just going to do kind of this to me. So we probably can get away with leaving that. Maybe this is the shot.
Nice and tight.
Yeah, if he plays the freeze here, it kind of eliminates these ones.
There's a lot of red in there.
R3, right?
What do we play if he freezes?
Good question. Well, I think we got to try and loosen it up.
Do we call it time, or do you like?
Yeah, timeout. Tom.
So that's timeout number 1.
The other option.
Could play the out turn 8 foot.
Yeah, I thought.
But you're killing this. That rock is helping us right now.
Kind of thinking this is the call.
Yeah.
What?
Out turn, sit there.
Either that,
Yes.
Mark,
Might come
we
off.
could go here, cancel this out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't love that because he makes a double here and
double this way.
Yeah.
He might make that double.
Yeah.
If it gets under that, then
If you play it like.
Could Wayne Middaugh make that? And there's
yeah, but I think then playing this
3
brings
red on
spin.
1 yellow.
We bring this one back into play for him.
That's why I think I don't mind the
I don't
out turn
hate this,
draw.
guys, to
You
be
know,
quite
8
honest.
foot, top 8 foot.
The old best
He's got
guard
a
and
hard
second
time
shot,
making
right?
This one counts, so he's almost got to start new, right?
Oh, and it takes his freeze away too.
Yeah, right next to it, just above it.
Okay. Let's play that.
all right.
Yeah.
I like that.
I think the speed both ways is a similar mark.
Similar, yeah.
That one there was back forward.
This is lined up. Yeah, this is lined up. Yeah.
Don't be too cute on the line here. Just lob it in there somewhere, even if it's not buried.
3 feet less.
You wouldn't want to overcurl here.
At least, I think
4 feet left?
4 to 6. I think.
Yep.
We've been lucky enough to watch this team for a long time, and when I played with them from then till now, they front end judgment,
Plenty there.
understanding the different paths, it's just
that's too much.
incredibly
A
improved.
little heavy right now. We want to be above this.
Not quite. Right, just
Just
behind it.
behind it, yeah. T-line. I think you want to go here then.
T-line.
Right here, right to my broom.
We're almost there, Jeff.
Gotta be to my broom, Jeff. Easy, 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 easy. You still want to count that one.
Wayne will slow it down, I think.
Stop. I don't know.
No,
I'm not sure about that.
wasted rock. I just told you how good their judgment was.
Okay. Had the exact same split.
Okay.
If you can hear me in the truck, close
exact same
Russ's
spot.
microphone.
It's of no value.
Not at all. It's
Their shot over this one?
Oh, it doesn't
I
matter.
don't know if it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're a long way away from there.
Yeah.
You can still try and get across the face here, right?
If you get across the face there, it's still pretty good.
What about this waiter? Just a board waiter. Make that double.
It's not bad, but he just hits and sits his 2 across the sheet.
I don't know.
Can you get there?
I can get there.
That's pretty good.
Can you even tap it a bit, Russ?
I might be able to make this.
What does crossing the face help us?
Help us instead of just like here.
Well, because then he just rips that.
Well,
but
okay.
you're
Which
right.
is okay.
But then, if we're here, he can't get either one of these out.
But then they'll sit 1-2, and you can't make this double.
Well, you make the back. You have to the back.
You have the backside, yeah. Do you ever tap it, Wayne?
You can if you think you can, and try and leave it dead lined
it
up.
goes in there.
If you leave it, but as soon as he has a piece, like if you don't get across, as soon as he has a piece, he just slashes this way, and they all go.
If you make this double, this one's, you can almost make this one count at some point. Well, you need to miss, but
It's not bad.
Which one do you like?
I don't know. We can always leave that for Wayne later.
What's that?
Yeah.
This double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you go here.
I do too.
What about Chase? Chase tap that off and go. No, that's not
Can't
good.
see
That's
that.
hard too.
I think you go here.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay.
Pinch more ice?
Yeah.
It
It
definitely
just
grabs
picks on
something.
you.
Yeah, I thought you were back 8 out of your hand, Scotty.
I think the tap is probably the better shot, but the
Maybe the
problem
same way,
is the curl. He
Yes.
comes so tight by that top yellow, as you can see. The risk of tapping and rolling open, and then the end's gone. Just an incredible week.
Yeah, Darren Moulding
Unbelievable.
joins him as the other
Gotta go if it's top
third
8.
above 80%.
Gotta go, Davey.
Gotta go if it's top 8. Hard.
You're ahead of Mark Kennedy and BJ Neufeld.
Wow. Keep going.
You've had a nice week.
No.
Curl. I just thought it was the exact same throw, personally, but.
So slow.
Well, if we go there, where does he go?
Probably tries here. I should have been more.
Yeah, we should be able to spring it. I just think a guard gives him that corner freeze now, right?
Gives them the easiest chance of getting 2, I think. It's,
so I think we just go here. Well, we don't want to be there. We want to be to it for sure. We go there, he might have a triple.
Yeah, he might
Yeah,
come
right
off
to
the
it.
wall, but
He comes off the wall, that's gone. And if we're here, he's never getting above that.
yeah.
And this may
Does he ever
line
try
up.
something hard to roll the shooter and?
Well, he's only getting the shooter in. He's not getting both of them in.
I'm just thinking if it's and then what happens in here?
Well, this
right?
will go. If we're there, this
Yeah,
may not even
I don't
touch.
think we overthink it.
Yeah, right
Okay.
there.
Okay.
This is the key rock for Gushue. How does Wayne Middaugh get that out? Yes, he's got this double, but it goes this way. It's so hard to get it across the top. Even if you do, I think your rock goes that way with any speed. So that's the one you kind of want to protect. It's your get out of jail shot. Just maybe
little bit more, Mark.
key line here or top 8.
Speed still. I give you the same as last end, or is that too much?
Would you ever tap?
Same as the second one, probably.
You could tap that red and sit 4.
Yeah,
You
wanna make
could.
sure
5.
it's touching the tee line.
What you do know here is that Team Middaugh is not going to be happy with a single, so Wayne's going to try to conjure something up here. So I would not go deep on this one.
No, top 8 would be
Back
perfect.
4, back 8.
Yep. Weight's close
Brad
now, back
Gushue.
four. Yeah, line.
Back 8.
Skip Stone's here in 8.
Hard.
Right 2 hours, Mark.
Hard line.
Walker. Gallant, as they so often do.
Hard. Hard. Keep it high. Keep it high. Keep it high. Hard, 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 hard.
And down to it.
Boy, that took off too.
Interesting,
Just
Russ, because
walking
that
in
was Wayne's concern that they couldn't get enough curl to get
Yeah.
by and tap it. And look at that.
That's where you wanted Scotty to put it.
Both over curling in that spot.
I don't know. Yeah, I know.
But maybe it'll jam
Maybe
here.
it jams, yeah.
Right off it, I think. I just lost the line, eh?
Yeah.
That's 2 draws in a row that they basically missed. Gives Wayne a chance here now.
Want your 2 or your 7?
Give me 2.
Looking for the blank, are they? Or what's
No.
going on? Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
'cause
No,
if you're
Jacobs.
yellow-
No, I apologize. Draw for 2.
An opportunity indeed. He hit to lie 3 on his first one, and then Matt Dunstone made a double and rolled his shooter out on his final.
Getting a little in the
So
tight
any
stuff,
paint
so
will do.
just be aware. Line's good.
Hasn't thrown many draws. This is just his second of the day.
He has been chasing.
Line's good.
Yep.
Middaugh throwing his first. And no problem. That's for 2. And a tie must win Northern Ontario.
Hard, Dave. Hard, Dave.
Okay, let's have a...
No, no.
Chap it off. Chap it off.
Yep, yep.
Yep.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep.
There's a little
Yep.
rub, roll, and in for second shot.
Yep. 4 over curls in a row in that spot.
Get it through the hole, yep. Spin try.
Was weight's perfect.
Nobody figuring it out. I think a couple times they thought it was weight, but they're just all going weight or no weight.
Yeah, they thought Scott was light, but Brad's over curled, and so did Wayne's.
Numbers favor Gushue. Still a struggle for Middaugh. The player numbers brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
You like that there, guys, with Peel?
I do. I think it's plenty, yeah. I think it's good.
Clean. Yep. 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 Clean. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean. 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 Clean.
Oh, what a bunch he's facing now. Look at this.
Yeah, no choice now.
Navigated that pretty well.
What do you think? Left him almost an admissible hit with rolling.
Pound more, right? Yeah, Peel. I can hit anywhere on the left side, right? So. Nose is fine. Anywhere from nose to inside, we're good.
Just don't over curl it.
Clean. Yep. Whoa.
Final
clean,
stone.
Clean. Yep. 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 Yep.
Facing
yep.
5.
Yep. Clean. Just clean.
Shot, Wayne.
And there it is, and he's got that little catcher right in the pocket. 1 it is. But still trailing. And Gushue will have last rock when we come back. Not quite sure what he wants to play here, Brad Gushue. He leads it as we welcome you back. 5-3, the defending champions. And they do have last rock as we go to 9, playing the Yellowstones over the wild card team, Howard Middaugh combination.
Keep going, Mark.
2 really good ticks by Jeff. Opened it up in his first. Again on his second.
I said this probably towards the ends of round robin. I can't remember seeing as many men's teams playing the tick as I have this Brier.
No, it's
like a light's gone on.
Yeah, I think, all realize the value in it. It's not real, I think a lot of teams thought it was a defensive shot, but you can get 2 for 1 out of it now. You can roll on the rings, you can open it up, you can get 2 corners.
Lots of line.
Line's good. Line's
not quite a
good.
BOGO,
Line's good.
but it's just
Line's good. Scott only.
Like girl.
do a lot of shopping. Sorry.
First you can. First you can.
Sorry, Dave. You got that a little too much early on you.
Buy one, get one free. Yep.
Great shot, Dave.
Yeah, you're never going over the top, I don't think. Make sure the shooter, though.
We have our first final, and Kevin Cooey picks up a win. 12-4 is the final over Manitoba. So that will guarantee Cooey at least a tiebreaker as he goes now to 9-2. And that eliminates Manitoba. Jason Gundlachson from Morris falls to a 5th loss, 6-5.
Look at this.
Nice shot. Good.
Nice shot.
Good. Oh boy.
They're kind of plan Bs, but Brad would have that in his head all the way down.
I can give you guys the same weight. Yeah, same weight.
Tough one for Manitoba. They started off, what were they, 4-0, 5-0?
Yeah.
Just started off looking really good, comfortable, and then just had a couple games where I think they tried different strategy, run it up and down the sheet with one team and never put a lot of pressure on.
Kind of same as last year. They lost all 4 in the championship pool. Had a great run until then. Just couldn't finish it off, and it's going to happen. The 4 teams you play in the last 2 days are so good.
No, you can't go. The house, though.
Shot.
Nice spot,
Davey.
hoping, Mark. We're good. Throwing and hoping.
All right, Kathy, let's drop in here on Alberta and Brendan Botcher, 3-time straight silver medalist as he plays John Epping.
Well, John Epping was trying to play a double to lie 2, and he caught it a little bit too thick. So there is an Alberta stone at the back of the house. Brendan trying to make the double and bring it into play for 2.
Oh, very nice. And sits right there. That is for 2.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Thanks,
And that will be it.
Good luck. Good shoot.
8-3 final score.
Okay, Fry, good game.
Alberta picks up the win now, 8-3, 7-4 for John Epping.
I said, have you counted? Like, come on.
Good game. Okay, guys.
Very good, yeah.
It's another team that had to do a little bit of a reset was Alberta.
Yeah, that tough loss to Saskatchewan.
Line's good.
Okay, line's good.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Weight's good. Weight's
Whoa.
Clean. Close, Tim.
Weight's good.
Tim.
Bouncing it a
Whoa,
rock.
whoa.
Yep.
You're bouncing it a rock.
Yep. Yes.
Okay, good shot.
Nice.
Scott.
Great throw.
It's too flat to make that.
You just nose it for now?
No, you could rip it.
Okay.
Rip it where, like, he's
Sure.
going away. He might throw a center, maybe,
Okay.
which is fine. You almost got a rock. It looks like a room. Let's try and pick it.
Pick it
You got
clean
room
would
on
be
the
the
out,
best result because now you shot rock. If
Yeah,
you lose
corner rock,
everything,
you'll be close to picking it. Okay.
Wayne's going to need to throw a center guard or go around the corner and sit 2.
Clean.
That's close. Mark Nichols.
Whoa. Yep.
Clean.
Yep. Whoa.
Oof.
Shot.
And he does pick it clean. Boy, did he flirt with that corner. Gosh.
And completely missing it, too.
Yeah, they didn't seem worried about it.
Same throw.
I got quite a
Line's
bit
good.
rotation on this one. I got quite a bit less.
Same line.
I do too.
Yeah, less weight, but more rotation,
Line's
so it
good.
could end up wherever they
Good,
want
boys.
it.
Line's good. Line's good.
Hard, Timmy.
Line's good.
Hard, Tim. Get there.
Gotta go, I think. Looks like you gotta go. Looks like you gotta go. I don't think you can get out of it.
Tim March needs to get something for the brushing he's done this week.
Unbelievable.
It's been incredible. Oxygen would be the first thing he probably
Yeah,
needs,
that's
but
Just doesn't.
2/3.
Okay.
2/3 stick half. Let's make it.
Going for the double.
Whoa.
Trying to save some time.
Yep. Brett. Okay, that's good. Okay.
All right. Kick a little.
We have never played the intern,
I know.
right? We've never played it.
I just think the out turn's
Is that in the way?
really close in the way. As long as you get it just anywhere in here, right?
Okay. He's gonna take a run at the double.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So
yeah, the outturn
middle,
doesn't look
middle
good to
enough.
me.
It's got a cross.
Looks like an
that
overcurl
should be
on a
close, yeah.
freeze.
You just guard it. Because then you freeze on your next one.
Yeah, but that's. I'm
You
trying to
freeze
sit.
now, he just blasts. got
Yeah, we
nothing
sit
left.
2. I'm trying to sit, hoping to have a chance to sit 3.
Okay.
Right? And then maybe we freeze the kicker. What do we got? 12 minutes?
I'm not sure what to tell you for speed out here.
No, we were kind of guessing too. But we got to take a chance.
I
Hopefully,
think
we
you
can
got to add at least 3 feet, 880. You got to give us some.
Okay.
We didn't even wait for the instructions.
I was laughing. He was out of the hack while they were talking.
Whoa,
Quick draw Middaugh.
Okay, go then.
Line's good. Line's good.
Line's
Line's
really
good.
good.
Always Tim.
Line's good.
Get
Line's
it here,
good.
boys. Get it here.
Get it there. Go, Tim. Go, Tim. Go. It's really good. Go. Go.
Come in. Come in.
Go.
Keep going. Keep going. Right till it stops. Keep going.
Okay. Good judge, boys.
Good guess, boys.
They're going to start making a slight adjustment for per Tim.
Yeah, I know it's weird. Eh?
I think that was made a week ago.
Get it here, boys. Get it here.
Get it there. Go, 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 Tim. Go, Tim.
Not gonna
Go. It's really good. Go.
He's been this way since
Go.
draw one. I mean, it just never stops, as all the good front ends do.
Keep going.
But exceptional brushing from Tim March.
Good shot, really good shot. There's no chance Brad can sit two. Might take on the thin double here, because that's the way they're heading anyways. The only thing you can't do is miss this wide.
Yep. Hard.
Hard, you're close.
Hard.
Are you close? And there's that catcher now.
Got robbed.
Oh, I thought he had that.
Little thinner, I think.
And the saving grace right now,
Or I
though,
guess a
is
little
that
thicker
last
if you want
rock
to
does belong to Gushue and Team Canada.
Any thinner, any thicker, it goes on either side of that one he jammed on. Gets rid of all of them, then he shot rock.
What do you want for lunch?
Oh, I'm standing right at the bank.
Russell like that one. Well, stuff sit to and just hope he misses the ring.
Need a ring, you're good.
He's not missing the rings. He's probably not.
He's probably not missing an open hit.
No.
So it's not. He's got to hit 8.
Is it silly, son? Just go full 12, make the draw tougher? Got to go round it?
I think he hits it.
Well,
I bet he hits it.
But if you hit give us one? He's never going to like give me. I get it in the perfect spot.
I don't even know what the score. I can't see the scoreboard. What's the score?
We're down 2. I think we're down 2.
I think we're down 2.
Down 2.
What do you think, Davey? This or try and be
could go perfect 12 and
full
to
12.
get it perfect. It's not an easy draw. It's
Right?
something that's in his eyesight.
Yeah.
If you put it perfect, you can't hit it.
Okay.
All the
Splitting hairs, but
yeah, no deeper than biting 8.
Yeah, and I sure
full
can do
12.
that.
8's too much.
Yeah, just bite the 8.
That's too much.
You don't need to.
This is even okay.
It's a thought, right, guys?
I'm good with this.
I don't think he's missing anyway, but.
Gonna play the same turn you just threw?
Yeah, that's probably a better judge for you guys, eh?
Yeah. At least we just seen it.
Option one, Brad, if it's perfect, probably has to draw, and it's a tricky draw, and stranger things happen, and it's a tie game. Option 2, Brad might chase on the double. If he wrecks or rolls out, you steal one. And option 3, maybe you put it in a tricky spot that Brad will definitely hit, but maybe roll the wrong way and you steal one.
We just saw this.
They're all good options. There's nothing wrong with it. Option 1 is where I would go, but if you're a foot heavy or a foot light, you give up a deuce.
Yes.
Right on the center line.
What do you like?
I like this.
Do you think you can throw both?
That's what I'm asking you. Can I throw the same weight and you guys just
I
went
like it
that,
for
guys, you went on it
I did
the biggest reason is he just threw this path, so that helps.
True.
So, same way.
Same shot, just a little less Tim.
Right. Instead of yes, Tim, it'll be no, Tim.
I got less. I got real good. I got quite a bit less. That's okay. I think we're okay. Second one down.
These are so tough as a brusher, as we just mentioned. Short of the
Full
rings
12.
is trouble.
Just here. Looks here.
You don't want to be full 8.
Make her good, boys. Make her
Just
good.
full 12.
Just half in. So he can't hit it on the nose. And here they go.
Pretty,
Hey, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Yep.
That's good.
Just-
And that's
Wayne.
perfect. Wow.
What a team shot. What a beautiful
Did not
curling
want to
shot.
see it there.
Shot.
Like this, Pat?
Play to the backing.
Yeah, I guess, yes, that's what they're doing. Your other option was go to the middle, and now that's why they did what they did, because the guard's a little bit in Brad's way on either turn.
I think they're only like 2 feet
This
slower in the
is
draw
smarter,
path,
but
eh, Brett?
he won't play to the backing. He might end up to the backing.
Use your
Maybe a little
brushers
more
at
wouldn't
the
hurt.
end.
Remember, they had one here that wrecked on the center guard. If he ups the weight and it doesn't cross the line soon enough, he doesn't want to crash in the one that Wayne just threw.
Yeah, a little bit more movement going to the wings.
Final stone.
Line's good.
Back
Again,
forward up.
showing the
Oh,
He's on line.
just how well they're playing
Not on this.
defensively,
No backing
smart,
You're not on this.
Back four,
know
backing.
when to bail.
No backing yet.
And has
No,
only
it's not
allowed
too
3 stolen ends this
Seen
week.
it. You're good. You're on it.
Shot, Brad.
Yeah, very nice. To pick up the single right there. To take a 6-3 lead. The defending champions. And let's go over, Kathy, quickly, Saskatchewan playing Northern Ontario.
And a huge opportunity here for Northern Ontario. Matt Dunstone tried a double, only got one. Brad Jacobs was trying to bury to lie 2 to force something this end, but it over-curled, came out the other side, and it allows an opportunity for a double and blank.
He could have gone open side.
Sure, like if he even is top 12, Russ, behind that guard, it's a force.
And it's enough to squeeze it out. So Saskatchewan and Matt Dunstone in a 4-4 tie will have the last rock coming home. So Team Canada pick up that single in 9, deleted by 3, wild card. Wayne Middaugh does have the last rock, playing the Red Stones, coming home on this Saturday afternoon. One more round robin draw to go tonight. What we've determined already is that Manitoba has been eliminated now with a 5th loss. Kevin Cooey, 4-time champion, has guaranteed his team at least the tiebreaker.
You gotta go here. Even them up, actually. Try and even them up.
Okay.
How do you find a way to get 3? You could go around the shot rock at some point.
Can be a hair higher. Can be up here. Right here. Right here.
You're hoping for a mistake too, and we just haven't seen many.
Should be real good.
Yeah, real close to that, Wiener.
Very to it.
Good judge, Scotty.
Well, Gushue
Nice,
88,
Dave.
and some of them have been tough.
Want to rip this one?
Sure.
Okay. Half a rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the Middaugh's teams put pressure on them. You look at those 2 interns Gushue made in the 5th. He doesn't make one of those, and there's a deuce.
Hard. Right to it.
There it goes. And we'll get the peel the guard away.
Shot.
What's that? Yeah, we got to at some point.
You want to go around the yellow before the red, don't you? Maybe not.
Do
actually.
you?
Maybe
I don't
not.
think it matters.
Whatever you like.
Back 12, you can try it if you got it. If you're feeling it.
Look at the ice.
Back 12.
Six and a half feet of curl for this.
Line's good. Back 12.
Line's tight. Hit it, Tim.
And it could die a little bit coming in.
Back 12.
Hit it for line.
Line's good. Back
Not
12.
very often you brush rocks for back 12 foot. Like,
Line's not tight if you're back 12.
Easy. Easy, Tim.
Scott, when you can.
Scott, if you can.
Can't hurt this. Cannot hurt this.
Go, Scotty. Go,
Yep,
go,
yep,
go, go,
yep,
go,
yep.
go, 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 go. Spread them out.
Shot, Dave.
Shot, Davey.
very nice.
And Tim March is just spent. I mean, he's just bent over as
Coming in behind again. Actually, I'll just wait.
Shot.
Yep. Looks close. Yep. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Shooter. Yes.
Shooter, Jeff. Shooter, Jeff.
and gets the back one.
Rolling it under. Oh,
Nearly rolls the shooter under.
What a nice shot.
Good throw.
Shot, Mark. Boy.
Good.
Now allowing for the rock controversy to start. Yeah, did it throw off the Howard team? Possibly, but Gushue opened with a deuce, had it right away for another deuce. The Howard side not able to get things going, and there's the difference too. Middaugh's brought his numbers up, but he's being out-curled by Brad Gushue. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
Great shot, Scotty.
Go, Scotty.
Real nice.
Throw.
That was a good screen, but he curled it earlier. Could have made it real good.
Small half, Brad.
Just didn't quite get underneath the red. Close.
Ooh, that's very small.
Yep.
Only needs to
Whoa.
pick it.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Good.
Just waiting, touching, it's going. Good.
You never think with that weight you're not going to move it. Then when you see one.
Well, I seen yours happen to you, so I didn't want it to
right
happen
on
to
it.
him again.
Maybe a
Maybe a
millimeter
millimeter low.
across. Right on it.
Same weight, too much, really.
Same weight's pretty close. Pretty close.
Really nice call here. You hit it, you freeze to this slightly in the inside, and there's no double made. And the top rock is half guarding the back rock, which is frozen.
Yep.
Weight's close.
Yep. Back 12. Yep.
Hard, Tim.
Yep.
Hard, Tim.
Weight's
Hard,
there.
Timber. Go.
Weight's
Yes.
there.
Hard, yes, Timber.
Okay, you're
Trying to hold
bouncing
the
it.
line.
Yes.
You're bouncing
Yes,
it.
Tim.
Right to it.
Yes.
Right to
yes,
it.
Yes, 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 yes. Keep the line going. Great shot.
Not bad. Sweet, Tim. A little more ice would. A little more ice would hurt. Yeah.
So, really nice line by Scott, because it could double jam. So they're going to go for one of the top ones. The idea was to freeze it, and then he'd be a little bit better. But really good attempt. I like what I see out of this team. You know, this game's pretty well over, but
Still.
what a learning experience for
Middle four.
to play the top 8 teams in the country, to have Wayne Middaugh as your skip.
Yeah, I mean, the leg is held up. That left leg, which is bionic in terms of its rebuilding from the metal rod as a tibia, screws in the knee, screws in the ankle, that's held up. I just, again, wonder if, I know you said he'll be tired next week, but this is something that he hasn't done as they run that by.
Good. Good shot.
Good.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty easy.
Shot.
Shot. It's good.
Gotta throw you out.
Shot, Brian. Freeze here.
Yeah, that's not, yeah.
Right?
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
6-1.
Yeah, it's exactly. They're going to go, so.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
So if Scots have been frozen, then you freeze again, either on the red or the yellow. Then Brad's got a tough one. That's the best you can do. It's a well-played game by Brad Gushue.
I think Scots, it would have been close. They had to really brush for the line. We really have noticed this game.
What stands out for you for Gushue in terms of that well-played game? What stands out?
He had to use every club in the bag. He had some hack waiters, he had some peels, he had even those 2 shots he made down at the far end where he threw like a control weight in a spot they'd never played. He made a great freeze. He drew against 2, LeButton. They've thrown everything at him. He's just responded.
Yep.
2 rock.
Yep.
Yeah, keep going. Stay down.
Yep.
Hard, Tim.
Hard, Tim.
Hard, Tim.
Hard. You got it.
They
Good one.
identified
Hard,
something
Tim.
about this 2 rock.
Stupid 2
dear.
rock.
And away it goes.
That rock's terrible.
Right in the middle of the 2, or?
Yep. Sorry, Brad.
Oh, the 2 rock that they're complaining about, one of the best ice readers on the planet is my brother. Wayne's right there too. They would have all the rocks matched until they sanded them.
Yep. Wayne. Yep. Stay down.
Wayne.
Stay down. Stay down.
Wayne.
And
Thanks. Good game.
that'll be it as they will run
Thanks, Monkey.
wild card out of Stones and Team Canada. That meeting yesterday after the loss to Northern Ontario, as they come back with 2 of their best games, win it, make the final 8-3, and now they go to 8-3, as does the Howard Middaugh combination. And it's also open and over, Saskatchewan, Northern Ontario. Saskatchewan picks up the 5-4 win as Brad Jacobs comes up light on his last stone. And so with that, Saskatchewan goes to 8-3. Northern Ontario suffers the 5th loss. So now we know 2 teams that will not be in contention. We know that Cooey, with his win, puts himself into at least a tiebreaker. And there you see the teams at 3 losses and Epping at 4. They are the teams still in contention for the playoff and the medal Sunday. Thanking the official who worked their game, Brad Gushue comes off the ice a winner.
The 2021 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you in part by Purex Bathroom Tissue, the only soft-sorbent one. By AGI Weststeel, Westfield, Batco, Nico, SureTrack, and more. We are AGI. By OK Tire and BKT Tires. And by Tim Hortons. Get your Tim's run without the run. Order delivery today through the Tim Hortons app.
We said earlier in the week, watch out for Saskatchewan. And this team from the Wadena Remax Curling Club, Matt Dunstone. Could he, in fact, is it possible? Yeah, they're that good. They've gained a lot, and with the addition of that young man, Kirk Myers, at second, they're a different team. And we'll watch them tonight as well as this, our featured game. We'll see Brendan Bottcher at 8-3 against Brad Gushue, 8-3. When we join you again at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time for the final round robin draw of the championship pool. We know 2 teams have been eliminated now, and that includes Manitoba, Jason Gundlachson, and Northern Ontario, Brad Jacobs of Sault Ste. Marie, suffering a 5th loss. The rest are all in contention for tomorrow's Medal Sunday here at the Tim Hortons Brier, and all of it on Canada's sports leader, TSN.